She huffed, she puffed, and Fiona has now left Fredericton. We're here for the PointsBet Invitational. They are ranked first on the men's side, and for good reason. And Gushue is good again. Brad Gushue, Mark Nichols, and Jeff Walker have won 4 of the last 6 Friars, and this season they've adjusted the lineup as E.J. Harnden joins the team. Now they face off against yet another team that has made some changes. 11 Brier winner Reed Carruthers formed a new foursome. So will it be the right Manitoba mix in the Maritime? Gushue, Carruthers, the PointsBet Invitational on TSN continues. Willie O'Ree Place is our home for this first ever Invitational here in Fredericton. Let's get you caught up on what happened earlier today in the women's Final Four. And we'll start off with Christy Moore, who is skipping the Casey Scheidegger team out of Lethbridge. Final stone against Caitlin Laws. Move it far enough, a little bit more, and that will be for the win as they score the 2. And so, with the skip filling in, they're on. Now, Carrie Anerson, seeded number 1, 3-time defending Canadian champion, didn't have her best game and needs this to stop against 4 for Jennifer Jones. Slides too far, and Jennifer Jones will pick up the win, knocking off the number 1 seed. So in those games today, we had the 1 seed and the 2 seed. Anerson Laws going out, setting up a Jones and Scheidegger final for the $50,000. And on this Saturday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Fredericton, and Kathy Russ alongside. So there you go. There's your final 2, 5 and 6 seeds. What do you think?
Well, I know that they're not 1 and 2, but if Jennifer Jones is in an event, you can never count her out. And Christy Moore, well, that has been a great success story. They were trailing by 3 after the half and then dropped the clutch and never looked back. All
right, let's show you these 4 that we've got remaining and how they got here. Last night, Brendan Botcher was a winner. So was Dunstone, Gushue, and Reed Carruthers over Kevin Cooey and his rebuilt team. And so here we go. Gushue, Carruthers, Dunstone, Botcher. Your thoughts on the Final 4?
Well, take Gushue first. He lost Gallant. That's a big loss, but they haven't lost a step with EJ. They're right there. But the other 3 teams, I think they've improved from last year. Look out.
So Gushue has that adjustment now at 2nd. As it is time to meet the teams, it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Let's start with the team from Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, for E.J. Harnden, that is the new player on the team, and I think he's so important to this team. Brad, Mark, Jeff have been together for so long. He's the new spark. We'll give them new legs.
And then there's Reed Carruthers. 2 from here, 2 from there, and he's got his team.
Yeah, he really has 20 games. This will be his 20th game out here. It'll only be Gushue's 3rd. But Reed really impresses me as a skip. He's calm, he thinks it out, good ice reader, good team player, and he's got Gunner at 3rd. He's got all the weapons he needs at 3rd there.
So we've got 4 teams. Only 2 will advance to play for the $50,000 tomorrow.
The 2022 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by PointsBet, proud partner of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Brad Gushue seeded number 1 out of the Remax Center, the St. John's Curling Club, against Reed Carruthers, number 5 seed from the Morris Curling Club. That's on sheet C. And while it's Brendan Botcher seeded number 2, the Glencoe Club in Calgary, against Matt Dunstone from the Port Rouge in Winnipeg. So 2 against 3, 1 against 5, the 4 remaining teams. Gushue is playing the Redstones, but it is Carruthers who won the draw to the button. And so it'll be Carruthers that does have the last draw, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones. And remember again, we're playing a spot in the final. Loser is out. The winner will also pick up a win here, $12,000. And then tomorrow, He'll have a chance to go for 50.
Yeah, right to his room, right to his room. Keep going, keep going. Right to my broom. Hard, EJ. Yep. Can't hurt it. Shot, Jeff. Top 4, bud. Shot, Jeff. Just wait, Jeff. Get on that.
Connor Negovan throwing the lead stones.
Line's good.
So as we mentioned, it's Negovan and Gunlickson from their old team with Carruthers and Samagalski, who played with Mike McEwen, and of course McEwen now finds himself playing in Ontario.
Yeah, Ontario's really been bolstered, hasn't it? Look at this start. 2 perfect stones. The ice is great.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Brad Gushue.
Well, tendencies for Brad, with only the one new guy, it's EJ's tendencies he has to figure out in a hurry. This is only the 3rd game of the year as a team. Everybody has a pattern, so Brad has to figure out EJ's patterns and tendencies. Leave Brad Gushue a path. Over the years, he's been able to find the forefoot as well as any skip I've ever seen. Just give him some room so he can do so.
Lots of room, lots of room. EJ's in. Yep, finish it. T-line. Finish it. Hard, EJ. Hard. Keep her going. Keep going, right till it stops. Keep going.
And right around everything as it slips past the T-line, back edge of the button. The keys now for Reed Carruthers.
Well, for Carruthers, it's force Gushue. One of the toughest things to do against Gushue or the teams that are doing all the winning is force them to singles, force them to one once in a while so you've got control with the hammer. Shrink that scoring area and location. Any good reader will tell you that's what it's all about is location. The Carruthers front end has to have rocks in the right spots to set up Gunlickson.
Hard then.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
And you know, Russ, you have to feel that Reed Carruthers might feel more comfortable than he might normally going after Brad Gushue. You talked about the games that Reed Carruthers has played this year. They have been in Bonspiel after Bonspiel, part of it to get ready for this, but also because as a new team, they really wanted to go out on the road and see what they had together and where they had some gaps.
Quick here. Look at Verlag, back 8.
They've been really solid so far too. I think I've got them at 13 and 6. They're all against world-class teams.
Yeah, they lost the final in Leduc, Alberta, to Unique Schwaller.
Top 4.
In the
final.
Last rock, Schwaller had to make a couple great ones in 9 and 10 to win that game.
Just freezing. We're not bumping him much, Brad. Mark, I think we're just freezing here. Hard, Mark. Gotta go for that. We need the curl to get the nose though. So. Whoa. We're to it now. We're high side. To it now. I'm not sure what to do here.
That probably is the worst spot they could have put it.
Too bad. Just too bad.
Looks good.
It's firm, Derek. Nose.
I thought we'd play the little low.
I like this.
Like it. Your thought being what?
The little roll that I just heard him say?
Well, no. You thought the worst spot ever.
Yeah, well, this is such a simple double. You hit it right where the broom is, you're sitting 3. The only caveat with that is that leaves a rock behind the button buried that Gushue can get out of this mess with a nice freeze. You could roll on top to be a little more patient.
Yellow.
There you go. And there's Carruthers with last rock as we play second stones, sitting 3. Started with 16 men's, women's team minimum 8. There's the difference. The 19 minutes. 19 minutes first 5. 19 minutes second 5. Cannot carry over unused time. 2 90-second timeouts. You win 4 straight games. You win $50,000. It goes, and they'll drive it by, and then they get that center line guard at least over to cover the edge of the 8.
Boy, that didn't overcurl because of the effort. That was flying.
And you have to feel that for Brad, he's still watching a new player coming at him, and they haven't been on the road, so he's not had a chance to see how EJ throws.
At some point he's doing this.
You have a good
Pretty
point.
good scenario right now. I think we
When you're
just
playing a run back like that, you really have to understand the release.
Yeah, they had a training camp. They threw some stones in Toronto last week. did spend some time, of course, in Las Vegas. He went as the alternate and just got an idea of what it would be like to play with the team. And then with Brett Gallant leaving and going west, he got the obvious call.
Yeah, great pickup for this Gushue team. Just a great guy, strong as an ox, wonderful brusher, great player. It's funny, you look at the stats, EJ's at 94%. The old guy, Brett Gallant's at 93. So at this point, nothing lost. The only thing, Vec, if I was being negative, is I think Brad really trusted Gallant on the line. You know, what's the speed out here, Brett? Now, it's not like EJ can't do it either, but that was a comfort blanket for him.
You probably just go through the hole here, but gives us lots of options.
There's no reason why EJ won't fit into that role eventually either. It's going to take a bit of time, though.
Well, 17 St. John's, that was probably the greatest example of that. Comfort blanket when Gallant says you've got to throw it 10, 12 feet more. Really? Okay. Won him a championship, his first. And then through the hole.
A little unlucky there. He could have rattled everything.
Foot above the tee.
So even though Reed was drawing to sit 4, it's never crossed his mind
nice
he was
speed
going
on
to score
Derek's.
4. It was try to get the deuce. So get way over here. Keep some separation with his rock, stopping the potential doubles.
Okay, I got more than you, Derek.
Easy, don't
heavy,
catch it.
heavy.
I didn't get heavy, but I believe you.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Take. Looks real hot.
It's trying, guys.
Okay.
You need it to try.
Ponder's
You need it
rock.
to try. It's got to try.
See with it, guys.
Jason
can't-
Gunlickson was at the Brier a year ago as a as a wild card team, went 6-4.
Go around.
Okay, Jake.
Okay.
Attaboy. Nice. Attaboy. Good shot, bud. Attaboy. 14 even.
Snow, pretty double here.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it had 70. And, like, I like that release with 70, but
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
it's a real good spot.
Here.
Okay.
Forward, wait. Better one. Yeah.
Fresh here, or it should be okay?
Be a little fresh. That should be good ice.
I'm guessing with that ice pick, it's either the feather double, which I think he'd throw more weight at it, or he's just going to hit and try to roll on top. Make some
And a little quiet
tougher
if
shots
anything.
for Carruthers.
Whoa! Weight's close. Whoa! Yeah.
And roll it over and on top, and it'll just
Good throw, Mark.
scoot by.
Not bad throw. Yeah.
I think weight was
Good
pretty
spot.
close.
Like,
Real good shot.
or no.
Wanted to roll a little less, but
I think you're just doing this.
no matter where
Pretty good.
Okay.
Gunlickson rolls here, this is going to be a double.
Okay,
Like a little.
I like your
Pretty
call.
hard to do this. Mike, I'm
what
seeing
I
this,
see.
Jay.
Okay.
Even here,
Okay.
I like intern easy.
I like intern easy too, yeah.
Just don't nose it, Vic. There'd be a triple.
Look to touch max and try to cross it.
Weight's close. A little heavy.
Whoa. Curl.
Curl mile.
Easy.
Line.
Negative. Samagalski takes over.
Just put it right next to it.
Not quite.
Oh, that's not the spot.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Maybe quarter
or less. Yeah.
Spin.
You're just like just on the
Yeah.
handle.
Right there with the intern. Yeah.
So as you said, Reed Carruthers has
Watch
been
the shooter because you might get the
going
shooter up behind the
very
corner.
hard to start the season for Brad Gushue. This is his first event and may have been, had it not been for this event, they may not have started to middle October.
We wanted to start a little later just because the seasons are getting so long, and the last couple of seasons in particular for us have been extremely long and a lot of pressure, a lot of intensity, and that break I feel is going to pay dividends in 4 years' time. We're kind of playing the long game.
He already has his ticket, of course, as team candidate to the Tim Hortons Brier.
Yep.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Yes.
Hard, Jeff.
Hold it, Jeff.
Hard.
Come on, Jeff.
Hard.
Walker.
Come on, Jeff.
Hard.
1, 2, and got them all. Can you back this up underneath? Oh, come on. He did, right up underneath. Great shot, Brad Gushue.
They saw it. They talked about it. They knew the triple was fairly makeable. And if they got it right with that much speed, it was going to roll towards that red one, but right underneath.
What a tremendous shot. And you know what is even more tremendous? We just heard Brad say that they hadn't played very much and that their intent was not to start till later. And so when you take a look at this, the middle column is where I'd like you to focus. And if you look at Brad Gushue, the 0 points, that means that coming into this event, they had no points because they played in nothing. As you go down, look at Reed Carruthers, 56 points. He has been on the tour, 3 events, qualified and did well in all of them. So that puts Brad Gushue behind the 8 ball, but shots like that just now, maybe he doesn't need all those reps.
Look at that. That is absolutely edge on edge behind.
I agree, yeah.
Jason had to roll somewhere. He even roll out. There would have been a tougher double.
I got heavy. Stay with
Weight's
me.
not bad.
Call it.
Weight's pretty good.
Got back
Line's
eight.
close.
Yes.
No, weight's good. Weight's good.
Get here. Line's good.
Keep looking there.
Line's perfect. Heavier. 15-2. Should be really close. Contract.
Go. Whoa.
No bounce in this line.
No. No. Oh, good shot.
Right here.
Goodness.
Well done, fellas. 2 great shots. All right, Botcher number 2, Dunstone number 3. Brendan Botcher, Calgary. Matt Dunstone, Winnipeg. Kathy.
Brendan could see about half on his first and was able to remove the Dunstone rock and roll into the open, but Matt removed it and rolled completely buried underneath. No way to chase it unless he plays the run back that has risk, and it's only for 1, so he's elected to draw.
Line's good. Line's good. Nice weight, Brendan. Good shot.
And there it is for the single, and for the first time in the event, in the 2 games, now in the 3rd here, he has not converted. Converting, of course, means 2 or more with the hammer.
Hard work.
Oh, look at this. A little bit more. Can you? Will you? Can it? Will it go? Yes, it does. Gushue, back-to-back great shots.
Just.
Whoa, EJ.
Hard work. Keep going. Hard.
Hey, look like even here it was going to be perfect.
You know, Russ, you said earlier in this end that Reed Carruthers was not counting on scoring 4 when it was shaping up, but you have to feel that their team will feel a little bit deflated after being set up so well in the triple and the run back to back by Gushue.
Yeah, no kidding. Just Jason's, I think even if he rolls out, they probably get 2, and they still have to execute this one now. They got to roll a long way here.
Clean. Clean. Beauty round.
Somogolski.
Nice pair, buddy.
And away it goes. Carruthers, Gushue, blank the first. And what a first it was. It's the men's final 4 of the PointsBet Invitational here in Fredericton. Wonderful first end of shot making, and Gushue and Carruthers blank the first. It means that Reed Carruthers, out of the Morris Manitoba Curling Club, will once again have the last rock as the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Connor Negavan.
Weight's good.
Well, if you can.
Maybe a little light.
Line's close.
Top 8. Like
Line's
to go a
good.
bit. Like to go.
Line's good.
Weight's
Where?
good.
Where?
Gotta go a bit.
Hey, go ahead. Line's perfect.
Yep.
Very close.
Curl go. Come on, boys. Go, 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 go. Get it to it. Get it to it.
All the way.
Good.
Shot, Con.
Great shot, Con.
Well, that first stone of Gushue's, if you're going to score it, you probably give him obviously 100%. You might even give him a few more points.
Yeah, bonus points all day there. The triple was fairly makeable. The top two's a gimme. That he's going to get the angle close to third, but they called this. They said this is going to spin. Keep an eye on get it behind the corner guard. How good is that?
Right up and underneath. Wonderful shot. And an early key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Throwing together. E.J. Harnden.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Still learning his place here with the team and just what he can contribute, how he's going to contribute. Kathy?
Well, he did talk about knowing the other players and feeling comfortable, but he had played with Brad Jacobs for so long. He knew what to say to Brad, when to say it, and how to get the most. He said it's still a constant work. He's always asking the players, what do you need me to say when you're in the hack? What should I not say? And that applies to Brad Gushue as well. He doesn't want to overstep, but he wants to give information.
Yeah, he's just a little tentative.
Okay, line's real good. Cons rock. Cons rock. Eyes up, Jake.
Might over curl.
Line's
One
good.
and a half. One and a half.
We'll go
Go
the
ahead.
light, guys.
Distance.
Line's good.
Distance. Gotta go. Gotta go. Keep going and keep going. Curl, go, curl, go, 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 go.
Good job.
Didn't carry very good, eh?
Different path. Totally gone, yeah.
I don't mind where that's so high now.
Okay.
Top 12.
Top 12. Good speed.
Squeeze to this. Top 12.
Nice.
Try to weld one in there on top of that top 8 rock.
Weight's pretty good.
Top 12.
Okay, keep it out there. Keep it out there for line, Mark.
Yep.
Hard for line.
Yep.
Just a little light.
Hard for line. Keep it out there. Hard.
Hard.
Waiting. Hard, Mark, for over curling. Keep it out there.
Hard.
Hard. Get it to this yellow if
Hard,
you can.
Mark. Hard.
Get it to. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not getting anything. Okay, pretty good.
Not bad.
That's pretty good spot.
Good sweep.
When you think about it, Kathy, you look at these two and what you've given up. Brett Gallant, of course, is playing right next door with Brendan Botcher, and in comes E.J. Harnden. Add to that, of course, a 14 gold medal, but of course the 13 championship Canadian title as well. So both top of the game. The difficulty, you know, you asked him about not playing with his brother Ryan.
result.
He said that's the thing. He says he's paid forever with him. He's
I'm seeing that
not only
with
family, he's his best friend. But and he said, you know, I'd peek over every once in a while and watch him play and cheer for him. So it's a little difficult. Adjustments for so many players this year.
It is, and keeping in mind that Brett Gallant did not leave Brad Gushue because of any interpersonal team issues. He got married and moved to Alberta, and so that was the change and the move to Botcher. And so for EJ, you're bringing in someone that has the experience. I think that's important to Gushue, that in a big game, EJ's not going to fold his tent because he's been through every situation before.
Scary.
Hey, you're probably almost forced to draw.
Yeah.
Interesting situation here, Kathy. That kick that yellow out in the open that can be raised on the out-turn side. Brad can't really hit the open one. So he's kind of committed to draw here, which, you know, he gets it in there, he might steal one or two, but if this isn't buried.
Yeah, that if is has got big risk associated with it.
Go.
Top 12.
Okay, hard.
pretty good.
Line's good. Hard.
Top 12.
Line's a little tight. Hard. Hard. Line's good. Hard, guys. Line's tight. Gotta go. Hard. You gotta go hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Let it rub. Let it rub the red.
Yeah.
Just bump it off. And then bounce it. Okay, whoa. Good. Okay, just a little light.
Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Light.
Just light, yeah.
Get your nose.
Definitely can, yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing easy.
Looks like easy at max, yeah.
Yeah.
You ready, Connor?
Huge shot here. You can accidentally hit this red and get the back one and roll it in behind, you'll probably never get it out. But also with the right amount of curl, you can make the double here. Tough to do with soft wave.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Close.
Curl.
Close.
Curl.
Curl. Curl.
Keep going.
Easy.
Whoa, line.
Right out.
Okay, it's not
Really
bad.
Let's work so good.
Good line
Lines
call.
it up. Good shot, Jay. It's just so straight there.
It's really good. It's like all goes there.
It's a great shot.
Rope.
Yeah.
Think here, Mark.
Is that good board last end or a little heavy?
I think it was good weight.
Mark
Easy.
Nichols.
Sorry, Vic, there's an easy yellow double there, but it's just going to right onto their own red one. So they're just going to hit the top one, try to flop in here.
Here, big. All right, Jeff. Whoa. Jeff, roll it. Roll it easy.
Walker
Hard,
staying
hard,
with
Jeff.
it, and he'll roll it over.
Should have kept you on, Jeff. Sorry.
Would have liked a little bit of more of a roll.
Yeah, a little more to still let yellow raise on the right. Through the holes possible.
Go through the hole with hack like I just played.
Just like firm red.
It's probably going straight into that.
Can I make it the other way or no?
You have to go thin.
Okay.
I'm just seeing this.
Okay. Do I have hack through the hole? Is that possible?
That's through the hole, yeah. It's
I
there.
like that better.
Okay.
My favorite shot. I just threw
Yeah,
it.
I like hack.
He played it.
Full pop here, bud.
It's
Okay, speed's full goal here.
it's his kind of shot. It's an upweight shot. But why come through the hole as compared to playing the angle?
Well, it's even though it's a small port, it's a better result, Vic. If he somehow get through the hole, which is just better curl to do it, he's still got that raise.
Negavan trying to help this over. Can you get it over? And he will not.
Oh, a lot of yellow in there, though.
There is, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 reds.
I think goes into that stuff.
And Carruthers with last rock.
Let's guard the L.
Yeah.
Up here.
Good
Good guard. Yeah, I think so. Just gotta guard that yellow.
Yeah, where do you want it? Depth-wise?
I think halfway is good.
Okay. Speed here is good, eh, Jeff?
Okay.
What do you think of that ice there, Jeff?
You shouldn't get to center with that. It should be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not too much, is
I
it?
think you're a foot from
No, I
center
don't think
with
so.
that.
Okay.
Love to get a piece buried so then he can't do the double run, but
Jason
you want to tighten it up and broom hit hair then?
needed to, if anything, miss that on the narrow side and open things up a little bit. Now he's guarded it. And there's 2 reds that have to be removed that he can't even get at either one of them at this point.
Halfway.
Halfway!
Bottom of the logo. Keep it out there, Jeff.
It's always Jeff.
Now line's good. Line's good, guys. Wait, don't
Your
wait.
broom.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Just past your broom. Want to
Think
get
the
an
higher-
inch tuck,
yes.
Mark?
Think
Inch
the
tuck.
higher-
Get
drum,
ready.
yes.
Yep. Curl. Whoa. You're good. Good.
A real good spot.
Shot.
Mr. Gushue came to play. 3 good shots.
I can maybe get shot.
Yeah, and even if you don't and you're here, then you've got like both sides because you have that for sure.
Okay.
I think that's a shot.
Okay.
Reed was saying to us that
That looks perfect from your dog bike.
there's a comfort factor, obviously, with him and Gunlickson. They played 3 years together in previous life. But he says that Gunlickson, Jason still has to learn a little
8
bit
foot plus 3 inches to
of
be
when,
third.
Kathy, to get in Reed's ear.
Yeah. He definitely talks about, and he used the word natter, and he said Jason is a positive natter, and he said, and it's really good, but sometimes I just don't need that. And they're working that out together, and that's because Jason, of course, skipped for a long time, and he's just a really effervescent person, and he's got a lot to say, and he looks at angles and he looks at things, but sometimes Reed just needs to sort things out, and they're just working out when he speaks and when he doesn't.
Gotta go a bit for weight when we can.
Line's good.
Okay, gotta go.
Not heavy.
Line's great.
Yep, gotta go weight.
Line's perfect. Gotta get here.
Just top 12.
Yep,
not
gotta
even.
go,
We're just a
gotta
guard.
go,
We're just a
gotta
guard.
go.
We're guard.
Sweet.
Guard.
Hard!
Whoa. Leave it open. Leave it open. Leave it open.
Rather not hook it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to click.
Yeah,
we're never
clicking.
Pretty slow out there.
Man, he's got to get that.
Yeah, he's got to get over the top.
Don't think this is there, hey? Like,
I don't think so.
like super thin. No, I don't.
I think we got to guard
this one.
guard this. That's his only shot right now, isn't it? I don't even know if it's there. Can you throw enough weight
This?
to make it? Well, you only got to chip it to the button. Yeah, it's over buried. He could probably make it with back line. Well, I think we guard it. If I hog it, I hog it. Just get one up there high. Yeah, it's pretty much edge, so he has it. We want to play this way, but then that one's kind of in the way. I think we just got to get way out in the weeds here, Mark.
Yeah.
Like probably up here.
Okay.
What are you seeing?
I don't see anything
Not
else.
much. I don't
No.
see.
Yeah,
anything
he is
either.
more than I thought.
Just on this line here, hey?
Playing the out or the in across?
Thinking the out. I think that center
Does that
guard
take it away
looks a
there,
little in the
Brad?
way. Yeah. Might be easier with this.
Yeah, the
Okay.
intern's easier.
Yeah.
I think just because the out goes so hard.
What do
Yeah.
you think, edge of 4, or is that too much?
Middle 8.
That'd be minimum, I would think. Although, it's gonna guard full 8.
Just depends how high you go, really.
Yeah. If I'm high, I think this is fine, but I think
Okay.
it's a little more.
I like a little more.
Yeah. So
Trying to guard
6 feet less
the
than I
P and play, basically, or a little longer than that. Just get that line right. So the center guard shouldn't be in the way unless he's heavy.
Line's good. Make sure it's
feet
over.
Walker and E.J. Harden pick him
Make
up.
sure it's over. Line's good.
Line's good.
Over and up. Over and up. Over and up.
Good mess up.
Good. Yep. Shot.
I like that.
Well, you better tell me this one is yellow onto red, onto red, onto yellow on the red.
I think what he's trying to do is go this way
Okay. and
onto
then
there
straight back.
and in there, but I don't know whether he can get by that one.
That's less, Jake.
Final stone right now. Gushue is sitting
Weight's
one.
good. Heavy.
T-line. Button.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Got to get across that nose just a little bit. Slash it back the other way. Like that. Oh, and not quite enough. And so it will be a steal of 1. Gushue here in 2. As we drop in now on the game between Botcher and Dunstone. Final rock for Dunstone coming up. Botcher leads it 1-0.
Well, Brendan made a good one on his first, but he came well short on his second.
Yep.
Matt's trying to take advantage of the drag. Red, yellow, pick that shot stone out to count a couple.
Bang. Oh, look at it go! How do you like that?
That's 3.
Oh, shot, Matty.
Botcher. Dunstone.
3 yellow.
3 it is. He just picked his pocket for 3. First ever points bet invitational from Fredericton. As we welcome you back on this Saturday afternoon. Final 4, men's side. We'll whittle it down to just 2, and they'll play for the $50,000 first prize tomorrow. Steal of 1, Gushue. So here in the third, Reed Carruthers will once again have last drop. He has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
Half 4. Half 4. We guys, room, there. Room. Go forward, we don't need it. Oh, yeah, looks like a lot of weight. Yeah, we don't need it. Bite the button. Oh, on its own. Stay with it, Jeff. Go bit, it's going to be behind. Go ahead. Finish it, though. Okay. Sorry. Good job.
Good throw. Just brushed it a little bit. You can't blame the guys. It's tricky out there.
They did apologize, though.
Yeah.
Hair low.
Inner
out.
Just cooked
Hair
it.
low.
Yeah, cross a bit.
Should do nothing here, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Won't do anything.
Won't do anything.
Whoa, curl.
Any more, Jay?
Yellow
Any more?
yellow guard.
Sweet.
A little full on the burn there. Yellow one's not a
You
great
also
spot for
try,
the brothers.
Try this and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw that in our game today for Anderson. She couldn't get in that one side because of a corner guard.
Think you want to throw, I don't know if we want your peel, maybe my peel.
Sure.
Think if you throw it and make this, you're rolling too far, so just take it down a little bit. All right, baby peel.
That's a baby peel.
That's an important point, though. You know, there is a difference between a 6-second peel and an 8-second peel.
Yep. Whoa. Shooter.
Got it.
Whoa.
And look at that. The shooter rolls over, and they got a couple of centered staggered guards now, covering that shot rock belonging to Gushue, just back of the button.
It's the last time I ever want to throw that peel. No, I'm just joking.
Great shot, man.
Is that the trick? You just got to throw it like that all the time, I guess.
Like you said in the first end, it's not how hard you throw it, it's where you hit it.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Hard. Gotta go.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Gunlickson trying to open things up.
Shot,
Oh, he
Derek.
touched it on the way by and moves that stone off the center
Good throw,
line.
Derek.
Thanks. Hi, boy, Sammer.
Nice shot making here.
Real nice.
Derek Samagalski.
We're settling into it nice here.
It's interesting. I mean, that it may be a little thing, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but the way they hit, that second stone took the turn, and that little bit of turn brought it towards the shot stone and got it off.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Stop it!
Yeah, no, for sure.
Good. Okay. Looks a little hard. Looks a little hard from here, guys.
Curl wide. Top 4.
Okay.
Line's good.
Wait only, guys.
Top 8.
Line's fine.
Top 8.
Good.
Line's good.
Line's
But
real
wait,
good.
to your broom. Okay. Whoa.
Just to your broom.
Whoa. Good shot, Mark.
Good shot,
Good
Mark.
boy.
Good sweep, Jeff.
That's
Good job.
perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Fight the 8.
Much deeper in that, you're actually helping your opponent.
90, Jay. 85, 90.
Yeah, it's good speed. 15-1 you got there?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's even better.
Quite light. Okay, close. Weight's good.
That's a heavy.
Looks
Weight's there.
hot.
Weight's there.
Okay, line's close
Right
but
beside
tight.
it.
Close for line.
Right beside it.
Whoa.
Weight's real close.
Clean.
Right beside it.
Line.
Little bounce.
Line.
Bouncing.
Line. Whoa.
Bouncing.
Whoa. Curl now. Curl. Okay, good shot.
Great line call, Ram. That was
Go,
gross.
Ram.
Good shot.
It's hard to do.
What do you
again,
have
like
there?
Of ours,
Yeah.
a good third. A third.
Probably stick it, eh?
With, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess if that's the case, you almost have to.
Go there.
Is he ever playing?
Don't tell him.
If we go around and he's playing the yellow,
Yeah, well,
then
yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah. You get it in here good, like even if you're there.
Yeah.
He does that. Like if he spins it in, it's going to spin outwards,
Yeah.
like out in the open. If you get it there, and likely he's going to just do that.
Yeah.
Then you're probably blanking. You know, even if you're there,
This is not a gimme,
then he probably does that to try and.
Yeah. That's probably. I don't see anything else.
No, that's the reason I'm calling it. I don't see any better option.
What do you think?
You know, unless you want to get fancy and just try and like throw the guard and just a little mini split. You know, you come down and you.
Yeah.
Right. Forces him to probably draw.
Oh yeah. And then we chase him.
Exactly.
I don't mind trying that. Like, I think if anything you want to err on guarding this, let him try that. It's not the easiest.
Yeah.
It's what we call a double guard. Basically, you come down, Vic, tap that red one 6 or 7 inches to the left, and stay there. You guard both.
Basically tight weight. Yeah.
Very precise, but that's all we've seen in this game is precision.
Kathy, I thought Brad Gushue's thought was, or somebody said, if you play this little split, then he'll go around and we're chasing him. Carruthers, is it better to be the chaser or the chasee?
Well, I think that, I mean, it's nicer if people are chasing after you, but I think that for this end, with Carruthers having last rock, Brad's just not comfortable with that stone being set up there. So if you move it around, then Reed gets in there. Maybe you create a double opportunity. And, of course, look at the third that he's got, he being Gushue. He's not worried about the ability to throw big weight.
Pretty good shot.
Good shot, Mark.
So moved it over just enough.
Good shot.
Now he's thinking that.
I think so.
Great throw.
Good.
Normal outturn.
You get on the curl just a shade sooner.
Yeah, where they were saying heavy though, I was a little concerned. So
Yeah.
the weight was perfect. I should have just called it a hair earlier.
Pretty straight, right? Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
Toss your guns.
Okay.
Seen this a bit.
Show me where you want.
Do you think
That's
this
perfect.
surprises Gushue now that he's not drawing in behind, or?
Yeah, I do. I actually do a little bit. I don't think Gushue's upset with this, so now this is difficult.
Yes. Yes, gotta go.
Gunn looks in. Negavin's got him.
Whoa, curl.
Straight.
That wasn't a good throw.
He's killed his own and still leaves them. Leaves Gushue sitting the one, covered, shot rock, top 8.
Thanks, bud.
He threw it horrible. I hooked it and it's green.
Two wonderful shots by Nichols.
That's ideal. Yeah.
If we're here.
Trying to keep it out as far as we can.
Yeah, I think it's more release. Try to keep it a little straighter out
Yeah.
there.
But what's the speed difference?
T-line
Well, we were
weight.
just talking. We've been thinking it's always a little slower, but most of the time it's fooling us. So I think it's pretty close.
Like 3
It's a little
feet.
less, Mark.
If you throw it a little positive, I don't see it being
Look
much
where the
slower.
berm is.
Okay.
2-3 feet at max, I think.
Okay.
So we want a T-line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even a little
Back
behind
forth,
the T-line's not going to hurt.
Yep.
Interesting. The guy said that it's a little slower here, but it's fooling them.
all
It's
there.
quicker than they
I
think.
got like back 8.
Back 8!
You're out there, so
It's
Back 8
gliding.
still.
Should slow
Oh,
down.
line's good.
Trying to come down.
just on the tee, boys.
Still
Back
there.
4 now.
Whoa, line's good.
13-9.
Weight only, guys.
Looks here,
Line's
Jeff.
good.
Looks here.
Whoa.
Very,
good shot.
very nice.
Yeah.
What we thought, and he thought he would have an advantage being on this sheet, was Reed Carruthers, because he hasn't played it before, but he just came off the ice after coaching Carrie Anderson in that women's Final Four, Kathy.
Well, and the interesting thing that he said is that the ice shows its tendencies in the fourth end. That's what he's figured out, and he said if teams don't catch up on that, that's where he has seen that teams have either given up steals or had a chance to capitalize. Now, that's still to come. And so for Reed, if you follow his thinking, we're going to see what the ice will do for the rest of the game next end.
And he also said if it gets to that extra end, draw to the button. He says what he's seen is that if you get forced to go to a side with a that hasn't been played, he says you just got to overthrow it. You just can't finesse your way down there.
No.
The other thing is Reed wanted to send a happy birthday to his dad, Robin. So, Mr. Carruthers, on behalf of all of us, and especially your son, happy birthday, sir, and have a wonderful day.
Whoa.
Curl. Heavy. Curl.
Roll.
Good.
Good throw.
Probably hard for me. I said it at the start and then I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Good throw. Okay. Nice throw. Let me see it.
Shade harder, and it kind of like they brushed it early.
We should roll with that ice.
Yeah.
Where are we rolling?
Try and roll half buried.
Okay.
Forward weight. Kind of put the guards in his eye and
Yeah.
get as much of the forefoot as we can.
Okay.
Just get bored.
Okay.
It's like the
Is that enough there, guys?
that tree down the fairway. Just get it into your eye, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, or that sand. Oh, gee. That's why I ended up there. Yeah. Saw it. Just put it in his eye.
Good weight.
Whoa. Yep. Real nice weight.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Gotta go, Jeff. Come on.
Yep.
Gotta go, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Hold
Hard,
that, Jeff. You got it. Keep going, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Keep going, Jeff.
Jeff.
Hard.
Boy.
I think the weight's good.
Okay.
Nice. I think we need more ice. Yeah, I think we need more ice there.
Yeah.
Felt like I threw pretty good. It just moved early.
I almost said like clean at one point. Like
Yeah.
I thought maybe you were a little tight.
Time that one? Oh, okay, a little heavy, a little light.
That's why when it made contact, I said to Jeff, I said, "Is that a little light?" He said, "No, it looks good."
Doesn't take much.
Forced to draw against a single.
A little light.
Needs a little bite of a four.
Line's fine.
Let me know. A little heavy?
We're good. We're there.
It's hot.
We are heavy.
Weight's good.
Good spot here.
Weight's good.
Light clean, bud.
Hasn't curled a muscle.
I think it should be okay.
14-7.
It's
It's
heavy.
gonna
No,
be
it's
close.
heavy. Good.
Should be okay.
Yeah, it's like around the time.
Shot round.
Great draw around. Big
Nice,
shot.
nice rammer.
There you go, right to the tee line.
One yellow. Yep.
One yellow it is. One for Carruthers. We're tied at one. It's been an interesting day across the Maritimes, the Atlantic provinces that we've cleared out here in Fredericton, and we wish everyone well across the Atlantic area suffering the effects of Fiona. Let's go over and drop in on the game between Brendan Botcher and Matt Dunstone. 2 yellows in there. What's Botcher got?
Well, it has been back-to-back great shots by both Brendan Botcher and Matt Dunstone, coming off stones, making double angle raises. And so Brendan only trying to come off of there. If he can hit it thin enough, make the double, maybe for 2. But even still, that is remarkable.
3 in a row, Kathy. Just unbelievable shots.
For the single, and Dunstone leads there. 3-2 on this Saturday afternoon. We already know the women's final 2. And Christy Moore skipping the Casey Scheidegger team against Jennifer Jones. We'll have that for you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Have to. Okay, back 4.
2 will advance from here, and
Back 4.
the winner will take home $50,000.
Botcher misses that, Kathy. It's 5-1. What a shot.
You know, there really weren't a lot of options. His other one was the really, really wide in-turn around, but now you're getting out and a little bit into the
I like hack. Yeah.
uncharted territory, and I think he felt his odds were as good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a huge risk.
He was right. Just guessing where to put the broom was an accomplishment.
Whoa. Good.
Just to the hat.
Whoa,
Mark,
Jeff.
Mark,
Whoa.
Mark.
Really got to go, Mark.
It's a little light, Brad.
Yeah. You got to go. Good curl.
Nichols
Gotta go. Gotta go. Follow through on the yellow, Jeff. Make sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just getting a little full on those. Okay.
Like the intern?
Yep.
Okay. Third.
Good, Jay?
I like
Good?
smooth.
Good, yeah.
Sure.
I didn't scoop that time.
So I'll just sit here for you. Whoa,
Derek Semigalski,
whoa,
7
Carl.
Brier appearances, including the last
Carl,
year
keep
with
going,
Mike
keep
McEwen.
Going, keep going, keep going.
1-2 and backs it up. All right, how do you like that?
Okay.
And spins back.
Sweet. Shot.
Shows just a little corner.
Shot, Derek.
Little thinner would have stuck right on the button.
I'll just cut a few feet lighter. It's perfect.
Gushue with the last rock here in the 4th, and it's the first time in the game that he has the hammer.
You ever touch our red? It's pretty gross. Good. Yeah.
Sweet.
How do we lose so much time? It's okay.
What do you want?
I guess it was a pretty good angle on there.
Yeah, it's hard. Sure. Yeah.
You looked really hard to me.
I don't know what else you play.
Here's a,
I think so.
I don't mind.
if you're not paying
Hey.
attention, right? Usually it's just 38 minutes and you start and you count down from 38. But with this rule change, 19 first half, 19 second, there is Gushue turning around and going, when did we lose our time? Right? You just, now they do have 2 timeouts available to them if they needed them. But it comes as a little bit of a surprise, Kathy.
Well, it does, but I also think that Brad's not used to looking down the ice in the 4th end and seeing he's got
Shot, Jake.
4 minutes left on his clock. And so it can start to play in your head a little bit, especially if a team like Gushue's paces themselves to have, say, 8 minutes coming home. Now you're trying to judge in the 4th end. But they do have lots.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard, Jeff. Come on, hard. You gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Ah. I got it.
Nose is okay. Mini roll.
Yeah, mini roll's the best.
I'm just seeing out turn easy.
That's what I see too, yeah.
Tasha, bud. Get this a little light.
Clean.
Little down.
Clean it.
Yep.
Little down.
Yep.
Hard early.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Begovan on the brush.
Clean. 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 Yep. 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 Hard. Hard.
Guys.
And did
Nice shot.
well to
buddy.
avoid the
Good
jam,
shot.
so they'll spin it into the top,
Fire the
hitting the 2
Good
without last
shots,
rock.
man.
Very nice shot.
Shots.
That's a little better for you. Give you a chance.
2 ends ago.
Yeah. Forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little solid.
Yep. It's good. Hard. Hard, EJ.
Hard
Hard.
over
You
there.
gotta go.
Really gotta go, EJ.
Hard. You gotta go to. Gotta go to. Go. Jeff on the yellow. On the yellow.
I think we're good. Yep.
And they'll push it out. They'll lose that shooter too.
Yeah, he was just tight on it.
It's a little
Mark.
soft on the out turn.
All good.
Too aggressive on the line.
They kind of replace. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Like that roll is super long.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Just strength.
edge of 4 inch plus
Yeah.
an inch.
Plus an inch too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice opportunity to force here and try to get that 2 in the 5th end.
Okay. T line. T line.
I think right on the T line here, boys.
He's going to go around. At least we'll have a shorter one.
It's okay if we're nibbling 4. I don't think.
No,
he's-
I agree. We like this.
Toss your bud.
Same as last time round.
Yeah, I got
If anything, a little bit better in this
This
truck.
is going to be nice speed here.
Yeah, I agree. You got it, bud.
Kathy, we were saying earlier today in watching Reed work with Kerry Anderson coming out as coach, and he has that teacher's demeanor coming out with, here's a shot, this is a shot, these are the two I believe in. Does that demeanor work as a skip as well?
Oh, it's tremendous. I've had the fortune to play for people that are very much like that. I think about Connie Laliberty, just very, very quiet, confident, doesn't get high, doesn't get low. And so he talks them through, even in the hack. He said, I think this is going to be a better spot. You feel like you're playing for someone who is not only a skip, but a leader.
I just overstabbed it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We also were down all the way, like his double combo.
15-1, that's the highest time I've heard all week. Hog to hog, good speed.
Hit and roll. I'd love to show him half to a third on EJ's side. Yeah. Board weight. Yeah. I do think that's on the minimum side. Okay. Based on the last. There we go.
Yeah, Mark's curled, whether he got it started or they didn't quite have enough ice.
Just board.
Little less than you, Mark.
Yep.
Hard.
Gushue and his first, the four-time
Really hard, EJ.
Canadian champion.
Hard.
Now, I wanted to show him a little bit, and it'll spill into that open back.
Nice sweep, BJ.
Yeah.
12. It is shot rock.
A little soft on the release, sorry.
Nice sweep indeed. I thought that was rolling out all day. He almost saved that to roll it buried.
Hey, love that.
Bumper, Derek.
Hey, bro.
Really important shot here, Vicky. You roll out, you get the blank for Gushue, and he maintains control.
Solid board.
Yep.
Solid board.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Just clean.
it!
Weight's good.
Curl's on
Now, negative.
Clean.
Line.
Not anything. No, rolls, sits right there, bangs it right on the nose.
After all the brilliant shots we've seen, that looks simple, but it was very important. You didn't have much room to roll either.
Okay. Good force.
Pretty similar. Gets a foot or two slower. Being the first one down here in a bit. But
Okay. Give you a few feet less than what I threw last in. Yeah. 3 or 4 feet less. Yeah.
Needing at least a half a stone in the 8-foot with his last. Drawing against a couple.
I liked it.
looks like T to me.
T-line back T.
You'd like to balance the
Let's curl it
attack,
really hard.
Kathy. You
Hard.
saw that too,
Hard.
right? 77 draws, 96
Really
hits.
hard, guys.
Is that a lack of reps,
Really
do you think?
hard.
No, I think that that's just style of play, and that's also dictated by your opponent and what he's giving you.
Oh dear.
That grabbed, I think. See what they say.
Just pick.
Yeah.
It picked. Looking back. Where are you? Okay. Little house cleaning there by usually Jeff Walker. We get it underway here in 5. Bad break for Gushue as he gives up the steal of 2. That final stone of his picking on the way down. That's I haven't seen, or I don't think that we've had any prior to that one.
I can't think of any.
Well, it's a bad break, certainly. So down 3-1 as we go to 5, and once again it'll be Gushue with last rocket. He has the hammer playing the Redstones. Derek Semigulski.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy early. Line's good.
Puppy, close for light.
Line's
Line,
good.
Line.
Line's flying.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's pretty good.
Puppy.
Yep.
Yep. Line.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Touching the guard or
Yep.
foot.
Bounce the guard a bit. Yep.
Touching
Yep.
the guard foot. Not to the guard.
Curl. Curl.
Boy,
Curl.
that's way late.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Got grabbed here.
Oh, interesting.
Lock it on.
You think we can move this at all, or do you just want to freeze it? Sorry?
Blank in 4, so it remains Matt Dunstone ahead of Brendan Botcher by 1.
Line's good, let us know.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to add there, Kathy?
Well, no, there were lots of rocks in play, actually, and then Colton Lott made a double, and that kind of changed the complexion of everything, and they wound up blanking, but again, we're 5 rocks in next door, and there's lots of rocks in play, so it's not a lack of interest.
It's good now.
No, it's all there.
Whoa, needs curl, Jeff.
It's all there.
Can't bounce it all on this line.
Heavy.
Oh, no. Okay, AJ. Okay.
Pretty nice.
I don't think that's bad.
You're just in
There's still a piece under the guard.
Yeah, 5.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 feet more.
Yep.
This time, try to get a hair tighter to the guards and get to the center line. Just got to be careful here. This spot's fairly new, so that's what, 3 or 4 in a row now. That'd be keening up here.
Waist close.
Curl. Curl.
Not that heavy. Whoa.
Curl.
Back 4.
Curl. Got to curl big. Keep going. Keep
Come on,
going.
Jay. Come on,
keep
Jay.
going. Got to get at least to nose.
Come on, Jay.
Come on. Keep going. Keep
Come
going.
on.
Keep going.
Nice.
Good.
Nice sweep, Jay.
Good read by Reed. He knew. He looked a little wide,
Nice
but he
shot,
knew
Derek.
they had to get it over, even though the weight was perfect.
On the other side. Like I was like maybe top 12, top 8, but that just hard pick.
Probably.
Okay, back line.
Back line.
2 picks.
Weight's pretty good here.
Back 12.
Going to the other side now.
Back 12.
Whoa.
EJ
back
Hartman.
line. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Boy, it's going to take some work here, though, because it is going. It is going, and going hard. Still going. Nope.
Sorry, guys. That's my bad. Good weight. Good weight. My fault.
Didn't call him on soon enough, or not enough ice?
That's all it was. Just not quite soon enough.
Okay.
In fairness, he had to scare that guard to make it, and just didn't yell rush quite quick enough.
And do you think, Russ, that we talked about 24 games for Carruthers versus 3 for this team, that maybe it's those little things like line calling, anticipation of curl, that come the more that you play?
Yes, 100%. There's no question about it. We've watched EJ forever, and I've always thought he had a softer in-turn. Brad's going to pick up on that, but, he's only watched, 20 in-turn shots this year.
Games worth, yeah.
Sweep it. Just sweep it then. Sweep it. Hard.
Clean.
Sweep it.
Guard. Clean.
Hard. Go. Hard.
Go ahead. Both
Hard.
sweep.
Go.
Both sweep.
Hard.
Go. Hard.
Needs speed here to get it by.
Hard. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Go.
1.
Go. Keep going.
2.
Keep on. Curl.
And not enough to get it there. And they got everything out of that stone.
And hit an inch of it. I didn't know what to do. Like I never.
Nagavan closest to the stone.
Keep going, guys.
Semigulski
Keep
out in
going.
front.
Go. Keep going.
And they never let up.
Whoa. Jeff. Hard, Jeff.
Hard to touch it.
Okay.
Touch the top one.
A little on the heavy side.
I think freeze the top one, touch an inch.
Freeze the top 4-1, bud?
Yeah. What time did I have? I never heard.
A 4-0.
Okay, good. That makes sense perfectly.
Toss your bud.
Yep.
A 70.
As we look down from the concourse level here at Willie O'Ree Place. Seats about 1,500. There are really two NHL rinks part of the complex, community rooms. In fact, the YMCA is here as well.
Line's good. Yes.
Come on, Derek. Wait's good. Looks there. Wait's there. Come on, Derek.
Little curl here.
Go both. You gotta go. You gotta go. Listen around.
Keep going. Mini
Hard,
bounce.
Derek. You
Got
gotta
it.
go.
Bounce. Okay, it's better.
Very nice.
That's good. It's not better. Just hit it like 2 more inches.
Want any less weight? No, throw the same, and that's going to give you a broom head less.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a tough shot. I know he just played it, so he's going to be very close, but how much of the red can you see here?
Not very much.
No.
Yep. Same
Mark
weight.
Nichols.
Whoa, yes! Hard! Whoa!
EJ Hart.
Yep!
Stay with
Whoa!
it. Here we go. Just want a short angle raise to get rid of the shot rock like that. And spin back and sit 2.
Hard to believe, but he actually hit it too thick. And how much of it did he hit?
Good throws.
Boy, that almost ticked the yellow. That would have been a disaster.
Yeah. He throws what he threw last end.
I think this double's actually a triple. He gets a little on the high side. That middle one's definitely touching that far red on the left side of our screen. Not that that makes a big difference, but he wouldn't mind it out of there just in case.
Reed Carruthers.
Yep.
Hard.
Is first as we play Skip Stone here in 5.
Gotta go in that
How many you
red.
got? 1, 2, and you got only the deuce. As one hangs on to that back edge of the 12.
Real good. You forget when Reedy played second and won the Brier with Jeff Stout, and he had a tuck delivery, Vic. And he ended up with the knee problems and decided to change his delivery completely to the basically flat delivery.
And with that throwing device as well now.
It doesn't matter because they're whacked.
Yeah, just peeking over. Right next door, Kathy, of course, keeping a look at Brendan Botcher and Matt Dunstone as they play in 5. 3-2 there, Dunstone leading. Down to the final 4.
Back T, back forward. Back forward.
You're right, played
One,
with Brad. This was his absolute favorite shot, in-turn draw.
Lots of line. Back 8. A lot of line, whoa. Try to get it. Back 4.
Back 8.
It's not curling.
That's too much ice.
With me, right?
Yeah, you're going.
And back.
You're going. Keep more.
And back some more for third shot.
Sorry, guys.
1 minute, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute. That's a shot. Can we just put it on the top of the can? It's like the ice he played with this wide draw to here.
Okay.
Get this way out there. What people tend to do wrong with these guards is they come down and go like that, but they're not guarding anything. That gives Brad Gushue a path into where he just did before. So make sure you take enough ice here. Get it, even if you got it out to there. When he comes through the port, it's going to wreck.
Is this close or too much?
No. Right there.
You could sink another one, but if you ever went deep, you let him off the hook. This is a smart call because I think Brad's going to have to play the wide out turn into a path that he hasn't played.
Trying to save their timeouts, and they have 6 seconds remaining of the 19 given to in the first 5.
Whoa.
Little tighter.
Whoa.
What do you think about this idea of?
We're tight.
Has to curl.
It's on the guard.
Yeah,
Don't worry, guys.
I guess it wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Okay, bud.
Big. No, it wasn't a good idea, Vic.
Top 8 weight.
Such an important shot. You make that, there's a very good chance you're stealing 2.
That's a big shot.
Do like top 8 weight.
Boy.
I obviously should have went curl earlier, but
Just a little more, Mark. Yeah.
Was he just not sure of the other turn? Is that why, you think?
Yeah, maybe. I think, yeah, you could have made it with this turn. Brad had played it before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not too sure. I think he was rushing because of the clock, to be honest.
Good. Eli! You can't come to that. Felt like T-line on its own, guys. Didn't feel light to me at all. Top button.
Drawing against
Line's
2.
fine. You can't come to ours.
Back
Walker
button.
Can't come to ours.
and Hart.
14-5. Shot, Brad.
You gave him a second chance. Wow. So. He gets his single 3-2. Carruthers leads. And now let's go over and join Kathy. 3-2 Dunstone leading in his last coming up.
Well, Matt's put the house on his first very flat double. So Brendan threw a bullet at it. He got one and it rolled towards the other stone, but did not remove it. And that's the side by each stones you see. Open hit for 2.
wait. Just clean.
Pete.
Clean.
Just clean. Clean.
A lot on the clean, and you can put 2 more on the board for Dunstone in 5.
The 2022 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Scotty's Facial Tissues, the tissue for any issue. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Brad Gushue, along with his coach now, Caleb Flaxey. Remember him with Brad Jacobs for all those years. That steal of 2 stone picking, that really cost him in the 4th.
And that's what leaps out on the board, is not only that but it went on the board, but if you look at the skip number, 70% for Gushue, well, that would have been a 0 when you come short. He started the game on fire, but sometimes when you don't play a lot, as they have not played a lot, some little things have been missing today.
Well, our curling community received some very sad news today with the passing of New Brunswick player Jamie Brannan. Had represented New Brunswick at 4 Briars twice with Mike Kennedy and more recently with James Grattan. He leaves behind his wife Leslie, daughter Julie, and son Alex. And on behalf of all of us and an entire curling community, our sympathy to his family and friends. Jamie Brannan was 47. Four sheets in play starting on Wednesday of this week, down to now just the 2. And then tomorrow, of course, just 1 needed in our final. As we welcome you back on this Saturday afternoon to Fredericton, Willie O'Reilly Place. PointsBet Invitational. Gushue gets his single in 5. It's Reed Carruthers, however, that does have the lead 3-2 and does have the last rock playing the Yellowstones here in 6.
it on. It's good.
Oh, it's real easy from up here, but the intern guard for Reed looked a lot easier. Now I know why he didn't do it, because you know the speed might be slower out wide, but not in this game. You saw Brad Gushue go really wide and make one there. It doesn't seem to be that slow. I heard Jeff Walker say it's faster than it's ever been out wide. If he takes the intern there, there's a great chance he steals too.
The line's gonna get here. Weight's good. We're there. By the way, weight's good. Line be fine. Line's good. Room. Whoa, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Weight's real nice. Whoa, it's not finishing.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
No, Jeff. No, Jeff. Nah, I thought that would finish more.
Okay, EJ.
Good weight.
He wanted more up top on the face, did he?
Yeah, a little more curl. Get it underneath the guard.
Yeah. Touch high, Derek. Millimeter high.
One up with. There's no real tricks here for Team Carruthers. Try to get this front open. Do not give up a steal. If he blanks, he blanked. He's quite fine with that.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Attaboy. Great shot, Derek. Beauty, Derek. Great shot, Derek.
He opens it up.
Beauty.
Rolls everything
Fantastic.
to the edge of the 12.
Yes, double corner guards if he wants to. Very nice shot.
Right. Pretty much split in center. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, just past the logo.
That weapon of the upweight ability that they all have now is makes it that much easier to move things around.
There, pretty tight.
Real tight, Brad.
Line's wide.
You know, Kathy, to Russ's point about the up weight, it seems to me it's more controlled up weight. Certainly you can throw the big bombs and get rid of everything, but in a case like that, what Samagalski just did, he left 2 stones that could be eventually used. He didn't just clear everything out.
No, for sure. And I think that a lot of that is being dictated by Reed asking for a specific kind of weight, but pulling it back a little bit. I think for us back in the day, it was all big weight or nothing. And now there's any sorts of variations of weight within that. Even the Gushue, you know, to EJ earlier in the game, are you throwing my peel or your peel? So there are ranges, and if you want to stick around, throwing a bullet is probably not the best way to do it.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Gunnlickson leaning on it.
Back yellow, back yellow.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Shot. Really good.
He was a slight stagger, though, at that center line.
Yeah, that's not ideal. I think he could raise that right hand yellow, and you might be able to raise them both. That's what they didn't want.
Well, that's what we're thinking.
Two options. We do this, or we draw one there.
Oh boy.
Problem is, if he does this,
and both of those top
we're in a bit of trouble.
Double
No good for us to go.
Double makes sense.
Coming in. He's got 2 ways to manipulate the angle. Like he's gonna make the double.
Play that double.
What if we just nose the double?
Yeah, that's my feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just nose or just hair high.
Yeah, if it rolls.
One here.
Sure. Normal.
Yeah, roll a rock would be nice.
Yeah, even if I roll on the other side of the red, there's no double back, right?
Yeah.
Normal.
Well thought out. This is the right call. It's a 10-end game. If this is the an 8-end game, you might take more risk.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard. Whoa. Oh, you're good. Nice shot.
And he didn't roll it. Maybe he thought if I roll it, one more stone. But he's sitting there covering their own.
Great shot.
Easy, probably.
Yeah, well, wait, do you see boards or what?
Yeah.
Toss your bud.
Hit half a rock here, roll towards those guards. If you ever get it behind them,
Decently straight here. Played a couple times.
get it in the paint. That's the key. Jason threw one here, and he missed it a wee bit wide. Whether he was heavy or wide or too much ice, I'm not sure, but they should know this path now.
Curl. Gotta go.
Go, go on, you close.
Gotta go.
Go on, go.
Keep going.
Go, buddy, go.
Keep
go,
going.
go, go, go.
Sit, baby.
Good try. Good sweep, bud. I thought we were flashing that.
Yeah, good sweep.
Good
Sorry,
fine.
guys.
It's fine, God.
Yeah.
Like, it made sense. I knew I was in trouble.
Seven-ish.
Yeah, I knew I was in trouble.
A little heavy.
Great sweep. Fine, that's good.
Guard, bite the center line guard.
Guard the red.
We're not even shot. Like, we guard and he goes there, we're giving up 3. Hey, we just got to take our medicine here.
Okay.
Board. Try and get it just a hair high with board.
Okay.
Veteran call again. You should be able to, or can sit 2 here, and you still have a force possibility.
Good way.
Yep. Board. Hard. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 We're just going to give him an easy one. Ah, shoot. Okay. Good throws.
Throw, yeah.
Okay.
7, nose.
Yeah, looks good.
Toss your guns.
What
Yeah,
all
the
these
middle
top
eight.
teams are thinking in the case of Gushue, he didn't really want to gamble there, so play this out, assuming this is made, looking like a blank. Gushue can force Carruthers to 1 and 7. He gets 2 and 8, force and 9, 2 and 10 to win.
Yep.
Hard con.
Yep, gonna go.
Hard con. Hard
Gotta go,
con.
gotta
Hard
go.
bud. Hard bud. Hard bud.
Begovan
Okay,
stays with it. Away they go, and
Good sweep, buddy.
Thanks.
Shot.
Thanks, buddy.
Board.
Yep. Heavy poke.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he did a great sweep. He
Yeah.
beat.
I know, it's
It's
really
gross.
close to sticking. If he hits maybe just a millimeter more.
Oh, I had the right weight. He makes it perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And then we can do it next time.
straight exchange of stones, or do you look for the roll behind those corners?
I think I heard the board weight, so he's not trying to roll if he's throwing board weight. So I think you're right. I think he's trying to nose this time, make it on his last one. Less risk then. If he tries hard to roll, Vic, and rolls out, Reed goes around the corner guard, might scores 2.
Okay.
Another patient call.
Board.
It's one thing Brad's become is very patient with the strategy.
Clean.
1/3 over the line's good.
Clean. Clean it. Clean it, EJ. You're on the nose.
Go. Go.
Good.
Right there.
How's that weight?
looks good to me. I'm trying to roll a rock, but
Yeah.
cautious.
Easy weight.
Okay, Rob.
Thanks.
Toss you around. Easy con.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Easy early. Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Reed Carruthers at his first. Oh boy.
Nice shot.
Oh, good shot, Ram.
Attaboy, Ram. Nice call, Jay.
Edge of the rock was horrible.
Shade
Nice shot,
heavy.
Ram.
And
Good shot, buddy.
Eric,
Nice
dead-
throw.
Dead perfect.
Gunlickson almost brushed that too many times. Good shot.
But again, if he leaves it there, that roll to
Yep.
the corners, no chance now, is it?
No, a very good point, but if it ever rolled out,
Yes. Mark Nichols has the brush down for the skip. Brad Gushue.
Hard EJ. Yep. Hard EJ. Go ahead.
Yep.
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 Hard.
To it, EJ.
Hard. Right to it. Hard.
Right to it, right to it.
Good sweep.
And they'll roll it back, change the position.
Sweep. Twist it.
You know, he worked really hard, he said, on his hip and groin, trying to strengthen it. And just every once in a
Good.
while there, you just see a little tweak, huh?
it's that same repetition on one side of the body, that flexion from the hip on the getting that left side down like that 2 million times. Probably thrown as many or more rocks than anybody that's ever curled.
Well, you know, too, Kathy, he has the spot, the Brier spot. You pick your, he'll pick, and this team will pick the events they want to play in, obviously. But that'll help him too. He doesn't have to go out and bang heads every week for points and trying to earn something like that. Should help the body. Oh dear. Just enough. May have held his breath just a bit. Reed Carruthers does get the blank in 6. Continues to lead it 3-2. Final 4 on the ice here at Willie O'Reed Place in Fredericton. PointsBet Invitational. And the blank in 6 means that Reed Carruthers right there. Reed from Morris, Manitoba, with the lead, and the last rock again, playing the Yellowstones here in 7. So we'll see if, in fact, as Russ suggested earlier, plays out for Gushue. Force here.
Not bad, little tap. We're tapping.
Hold a single, then get that all-important last rock back in the even ends. Possibly win it in 10.
Fight the back house. You want to go?
Who do you think has been the sharper of the two teams, or are they pretty much even, do you think, Russ?
That's a tough one. I think Gushue had the upper hand until he had the pick. But then he got very lucky that Reed missed the guard in number 5, so that it might cancel out. I think it's a very close contest, really.
I mean, the way they started out in that first, some super shooting.
Oh, boy.
See back foot. Line's good. Yep. Back foot. Yep. Hard's the line. Hard. Hard's the line. Hard. Hard's good. Hard. Back 4. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back there. Whoa, whoa. Don't want to bump it. Don't want to bump it.
Nice shot.
Good spot.
And didn't bump it.
This rep.
All right, Botcher, Dunstone, 2 and 3 seeds. Final stone, as you see, Mark Kennedy has the brush down for Brendan Botcher.
Well, Botcher already lying 1 has elected to play the hit and stick for 2 rather than the draw. And this whole end set up by a wonderful hit and roll underneath a corner guard by Mark Kennedy. And a run back by BJ not made, and then the house has been split ever since.
And you think that this goes against the grain, playing the hit?
Well, it's just an easier shot usually to make a draw when you're already shot, but it does speak to confidence in draw weight.
It's over. Right in the middle of the logo. It's close to half.
And maybe that confidence comes from his 92% game so far, Brendan Botcher.
In the Y. I don't know if we can line it up. Yeah, square it up, square it up.
Jeff!
Get it to the
Hard,
line.
Jeff!
Get it to the line.
Okay.
KJ.
Hey, just the reds.
Just a shade off the nose might get both reds.
No. Just clean, just clean, just clean, just clean.
Okay. Good throw.
Nice shot.
Shot, Derek.
Sorry, God. That wasn't a very good throw. Sorry, Brad. That wasn't the best effort.
Okay.
Almost room for 2, so if he plays this, we can go on top.
Another guard.
Yeah.
Playing the guard
here.
Yeah.
I don't think Reed Carruthers is going around this guard. He's going to try to run the double again.
Room.
It's over.
It's less than EJ.
Okay.
It's good.
Line's good.
I agree.
Room length over. Okay, line's good. Line's good.
Right over. Yeah. A little short of
Right
that.
Okay,
Jeff.
that's fine. Just bite the center line.
Jeff!
Go,
Line's
Jeff. Go,
good.
go, go,
Line's
go,
good.
go, 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 go.
Finish it a
Go,
bit.
Jeff. Go,
Hard,
go, go, go,
hard.
go.
Good, good,
Okay.
good. Atta boy.
Great
Shot.
separation in those 2 reds.
Just 1.
Good throw.
Can we try, maybe?
Absolutely.
I think you got to try. Like, if I stuff, I should smoke the middle at least, but try.
Okay.
I think giving it a go.
Toss your bud.
This will be flying.
Roll. Whoever's not sweeping's the roll guy.
Well, here we go.
Hey, yellow, yellow.
Yellow, yellow.
And drives it right by, and then that will spill off by itself. But that would have been tough.
That's great.
Because he was saying whoever doesn't brush will get the roll. That would have been negative too because it was on his side.
Top yellow, so top 8.
Going that fast to come to a stop and trying to brush. That's an art too.
Top 8?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Wait only, guys.
Top 12. Line's good.
Gotta go. Yep. Hard for
Line's
line.
good.
Top 12. Hard for line.
Yep.
Hard for line. Just biting, Brad.
DJ.
Hard. Go. Get all you can out of it. Hard.
Hard.
Look at this scrub here.
Hard. Hard. Keep
Curl,
going.
curl,
Keep going.
curl,
Keep
curl,
going.
Keep going. Curl, curl, curl.
Harnden and Walker.
Sorry, boys. I thought that was going to be good.
Starting to slow down a little.
Slide very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw just
I think it's easier. It's the same shot. Throw it hard, close to nose.
Hair high like my side.
Like, I think a hair Derek's is the easiest way to make it, but hair high, but hair low works too.
Okay, let's go hair high.
Same throw, basically.
Yeah, hair high.
Toss your bud.
Double's the easy part. Can he roll the yellow somewhere?
Yep.
Yep.
One more time again.
Hurl, hurl, hurl.
Negative. Now Samagalski, bang, bang. Oh no, it'll stay right there.
That's yellow.
Yeah, it's not what he wanted.
Good sweep, Don. Thanks. I think speed's the same as it's been for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Polite.
Yeah. Speed is the same as kind of where you became in.
Okay.
Maybe.
I always wonder if you have to.
Planted.
If you have to throw it that hard.
Yeah.
You know, if maybe the more important thing, they said slightly high, slightly low. But maybe a little less weight, take a little bit more on one side as compared to the other.
I think most of the cases you're absolutely right. In that case, he had to hit it so close to dead on to get any roll. He needed that speed.
Yeah.
But it's, he's there's a wee bit of trouble here now.
Line's okay.
Line's okay. Let it work.
Little bump. Line's
Whoa,
good.
let it work.
Little bump. No bounce.
Bump it and rock. You don't need it.
No bounce. Line's good.
Weight's good. Needs a curl. Weight's good. Don't want to.
You can't bounce. You
Needs a
can't
curl.
bounce. Cannot bounce.
Bouncing an inch.
Nice shot.
Shot.
Good judge, boys.
Judge, Jeff.
Good.
Good throw.
Good judge.
Yeah.
Good shot. Good judge.
Yeah, 15:06.
Yeah. Like I can make that and get the guard off too, right?
You ever like running the yellow? That was our first thought.
Pretty good. It's pretty good to make sure I score one.
I love running the yellow. We'll never give up 2 by doing that. I think if you make
Run the yellow and plant. He's going again. Like, he's going here, and then what's our call? I'm not seeing how it's so easy.
Well,
but if you don't, obviously.
I'm
you
making
catch.
contact.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good with it. Like, I'm not against it. I just think if you make this, it's a 2.
Yeah, I like this shot.
Yeah, let's make it.
Hair high. In turn.
This is 7?
In turn.
Yeah, 7.
Get my guard off, boys.
Yeah, let's make this prop. What kind of weight?
Smooth.
Smooth, okay, bud. Toss your belt.
Little high side here. Peel weight again. Get the red. If they can get the red, he probably loses his yellow unless he hits it straight back, which is not the plan. The theory is to get rid of all 3 rocks at the top, which also loses this rock. Gives him some breathing room in his last one.
Yep.
Hard!
Gotta go, Derek. Really hard, Derek.
Samagalski.
Hurry, Derek!
Samagalski all the way.
Nice shot.
Oh my gosh, he picked it right off the face.
Nice shot.
Leaves the center guard there.
Almost.
And it looks as if shot rock still may be Gushue at the back.
Can you imagine if he got shot rock? He didn't, but if he had.
I thought that was.
Oh, it's have another look.
I think it's red.
Very much.
I think we want to over curl because all we got to do is throw back forward, just nudge it for 2.
Wow.
I think we want to be kind of like right there.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, so
Yeah, it wouldn't take much of a bump to get second shot, would it?
Right.
No, not at all.
I think the only thing we really shouldn't try to do is over curl, so yeah.
You like in here, Brad?
Yeah, that's a great spot. Yeah.
Biting 8?
Yeah.
Full 12, bite the 8.
Based on your last one, what do you want to see?
Yeah.
The ice is shaped enough here. If he's a soft release at all, this could still over curl.
And that's what he said. That was what they have to guard against.
You got room. Okay. Line's good.
So to keep it out there,
Okay.
Harnden
Play the weight.
trying to hold the curl.
Really good. Half 8.
Walker
Still
still trying to hold it out there a little bit.
Easy.
Keep it out there.
Easy. Clean.
Just cover it. Sit top 12. Cover it.
Yep.
Sit right there. That's pretty.
Yeah. Try. Judge.
Yeah, the other shot is just the bang on the nose of the red. Like just take middle rock and
Yeah, I think
get
then
one.
we're just playing the draw. We could make it split too, technically, but I see this.
I don't see the split.
I see this being the shot. I'm
Yeah.
fully on board. Just
Yeah.
whatever way you see.
I'm seeing bump.
Okay, I see board, dead nose. What turn you seeing?
In.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, can I hold back here? Or?
Yeah.
And where are you thinking?
More. I'd rather like
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah. I
Little
got
more.
it for you, bud.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought, why not just the in-turn draw? Just the draw to the button, let that top rock get in the way. He only has to move it a 1/4 inch.
Dead nose. That looks really good.
Love
What
it.
about the
I guess he's
the red onto red, lose the back yellow, but your shooter becomes a second point.
Yep. I think what he's trying here is that if he gets it dead on, there's a chance he can score 2 or 3, I guess, with soft weight.
Yeah.
Not too risky. You'd hate to give up a single, but it's worth it if he gets it perfect. Certainly 2's available.
Solid.
Final stone.
Close.
Reed Carruthers.
Weight's good. Hard, Derek.
Samagalski.
Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek.
Tomlinson calling line. Oh, it'll over curl and he'll run it by, and that's stone back forward. That one right there, the red, will go on Gushue's part of the board.
Jumped on you.
One red.
Hardy.
We're tied at 3
Hardy, gotta go.
as Brad Gushue has come back after being down 3-1 after that steal of 2 and his stone picked in 4. 1 and 5, steal of 1 and 7. And so it'll be Carruthers, Reed Carruthers out of Morris, Manitoba. It does have the last rock here in 8. That was the first stolen point given up by Carruthers in the event.
Go ahead.
Hard, guys.
Interesting call. You know, I love the weight choice, and if he, and they said it jumped on him, but if he makes it, it might have been for, well, it's 2 for sure, possibly 3, and that might end the game. So there's nothing wrong with the call, but the tap for 1 would have worked too. Would have been 2 up as opposed to tied.
That's a good spot.
Okay.
Jeff Walker tried to be too cute with a long guard, and it's long all right. Didn't quite get over. Ice is great, but there's just that once in a while, if it gets to the middle, it's going to be that 3 feet slower, and that's enough to make some errors.
Especially now, that slide path has been so worn down.
Broom length over.
This, though, Kathy, and again, we'll go back to what we talked to Reed Carruthers about. This is where he thinks he has a little advantage, only because he watched, you know, Kerry Anderson play on this same sheet earlier today.
And he did say that. I asked him, you know, are you finding it hard? You're doing back-to-back duty. It's a cold building. You sit there for 3.5 hours and then you go and play. And he said, yeah, but I'm also watching the ice and I'm learning a lot, not only about the team, but about the ice and stones. He feels it's to his advantage.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean, clean, clean.
Nice shot, Derek.
Samagalski.
Attaboy. Nice shot. Beauty. Great shot. Same shot.
A little more?
Yep.
A little more. Yeah, you got a little more line.
You can clean high, I think.
Whoa, Mark.
To kind of dig a little.
Whoa. Well,
They're in the wide
Jeff,
now.
clean it, Jeff. Clean it, Jeff.
It's,
You ready?
top of the logo.
Yep, go, Jeff, go. Go, get some curl.
Yep. Hard, Jeff.
Hard.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard.
Hard.
Okay.
That's the other thing that happens is if it dies 2-3 feet earlier than you expect, it hasn't got time to finish, leaving the dangerous one wide open here. Could even roll in the
Can I
rings
just have
here.
a little bit?
Won't be much here.
Yeah, Gunlich's has missed too wide in this spot. I think Reed doesn't want to take any extra ice here.
Heavy.
Weight's heavy.
Clean.
Solid board. Solid.
Yep. Gotta go. Clean.
Conlickson on the brush.
Curl, 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 curl.
Got it. Does. Oh, boy, they're piling up over there now, though.
Nice shot.
Not good. That's a good
Nice
spot.
shot.
Shot, Derek.
Splittable if we ever have a chance.
Shot.
Okay.
It's like we said, I mean, force to blank and right?
Yeah, great.
Forward.
Well.
Yeah.
Kind of wait.
Forward.
Did I hear somebody say on that Gushue side, force or blank?
Yeah, EJ, yes.
EJ.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Hard. Hard, EJ. Hard. Oh, EJ. Jeff. Sit.
Shot.
Good shot. Good shot.
Shot.
Interesting. They wanted it to sit. It may have, if you spin it a little bit more,
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
get underneath and even catch the top.
Yeah, getting it fully buried would have been better.
Real good.
Easy.
Easy.
Okay.
Toss your bud.
Half-ish.
Oh, they can roll in the rings this time.
Just a touch more, I think.
Weight's good.
Close.
Whoa.
Close.
Curl.
Not heavy.
Close.
Curl.
Close.
Curl. Line. Yep.
Negevin
Yep.
gives up to Samagalski.
It's the back of it.
Off the back of it. Oh,
Good
dear.
shotgun.
Still good, but it almost was
Is
really good.
still going to
shot.
get
Nice
it.
shot.
Shot, buddy.
Thought they might just catch the back and
That's
go
good.
straight down and
Yep.
in.
Yeah, really,
The way you
really
see it.
close.
Here.
Kind of like that good board I've been throwing. Agree?
Yeah.
All right, let's update Botcher Dunstone as they play in 7.
And this game really is coming down to a battle of the 2/3, and it's a game that BJ Neufeld is winning by almost 20% over Mark Kennedy. But it was a great crosshouse double by Brendan Botcher that's now forced Matt Dunstone to play the hit. If he can make the double, it's for 2.
Not quite, so they'll settle for the single. 6-4, they lead. Gushue gets the roll. It pops out into the open.
Try to roll it back. First one I remember out that wide on the intern side. Came up a little more than they guessed at.
the center, but
Yeah.
Gunner's he's been
weight's
close
good,
on these
Lee.
rolls.
Yep. Little down.
Yep.
Close, easy.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Curl. Curl.
Come on, Derek.
Curl.
Curl there. Go.
Any roll. Any
Go
roll.
there.
Any roll. It did. Hey, go. Okay.
Nothing.
That's fine.
try, bud.
No worries.
Good throw.
Just a little
Nice throw,
soft.
Jay.
Or even the long roll. Like a blank in this end is pretty
I
darn
know,
good,
that's
right?
what we were saying. So
Yeah.
like get it over here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's good.
So close on both.
What's that?
It's so close on both.
Come up at the end.
Yeah. First one down there, though, so
But, yeah, I agree.
try and roll behind the center guard. Yeah.
Center guard's pretty long. I think
Thinking
Reed will be
on-
able to
if anything,
chase
I'd be
whatever
able to-
Brad does, but it won't be easy if it's perfectly buried.
We were marked through pretty much, eh?
Yeah,
The first one?
like a low 10. Second to be enough?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't see marks. So.
Okay. Marks curl quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah, take care more then.
Yeah. There you go. I like that better.
Want to roll it in behind those those wide corners?
No, they're actually going to go behind the center. 'Cause
Really? Okay.
If he lines it up behind the two yellows,
Yep.
Reed will hit it and be buried.
Okay.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard!
Whoa.
Jeff Walker.
Yep.
Whoa!
Some late licks here. Watch this now. Watch it go. A little more. And it's dead buried. Sitting top edge of the button.
So good.
Great shot.
Shot.
He's looking as sharp as last year.
Good call, Mark.
Shot, Brad.
Thanks.
Look at this. Right there, please. How's that? Oh,
Thanks.
goodness.
Makes this and we roll back.
Yeah. Big blank tough.
Carruthers got a bit of a break with the guard being as long as it is.
Yes, yes. It's not going to be simple, but it's definitely makeable. He could probably even stay in the 4-foot if he's soft enough.
Heavy. Clean.
Harder, Lee.
Little heavy.
Clean.
Clean.
Little heavy.
Clean. Curl.
Clean.
Whoa,
Curl.
Curl.
Now, here he comes.
Heavy.
Big curl.
Connor Negevan will try to help this
Derek's
over.
red. Derek's red. Anything down
And
there.
now
Just a little
Samagalski
bit.
will take
Come
up
on,
a
Derek.
spot
Derek, get it
on
out.
the
Go,
brush.
Derek.
How do you like
Derek.
that?
Hey.
And oh, not enough to push it through. So boy, you bury this, forces on.
Too much weight.
Good job, buddy. Good throw. I just missed it on.
Okay. Jeff's first one seemed to slide decent, like the one that was tight.
Okay.
Just 2 points separating and
We just nibble the 4
both
foot.
Yeah, maybe if anything, show him piece on
both skips struggling
Jeff's
with
side.
their draw weight.
Yeah.
Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Nibble it.
You know what? If we go full in and give him an inch on this side, I'm pretty happy.
Fine,
Like
too.
full into the 4 foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
Half in's real good, I think.
make sure we keep it out here.
This
That's
is the good speed, right, Jeff?
Okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the same speed as what I threw last time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up four. I think we want to be half four.
Top 8. Top
Half
4.
four.
We looks pretty good.
Line's
Line's
good.
good.
Keep it out to reach.
I would say line's a little tight.
Okay, we're there though.
Line's
Weight's
a little.
nice.
Always EJ. Always EJ.
Over curling a bit,
half
guys.
four.
Over curling a bit.
Over curling.
Higher the better now.
EJ.
Just let it stop. Let it stop. Let
Right
it
here.
stop.
Right
Go
here.
ahead, go
Right
ahead.
here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let it stop.
Let it stop.
Just nibble it.
Sit.
Felt like I got all the way out there. Yeah.
Underneath a little peaks a bit now on that
Feels out there.
intern side.
Good shot, though.
Yeah,
He's
looks out
wanted
there
top
for the
4.
first
He's
half.
6
Well, to
inches
me,
light.
What do you think? What do you see?
That one never looked. I always thought that was like just to the broom. I didn't think that was wide.
Okay. No,
All
the
the
other
other
ones there,
outcomes,
I thought they were a little full.
Yeah.
That one there, I felt was really good.
Yeah.
But it still got there. Like
Yeah.
I thought we took enough, lots of ice, but
I'd be making sure you're positive with the release here. Get it out, stay in the good stuff here. Give your brushers a chance.
Throwing 5 in turn draws so far, 60%. As we say, both skips struggling with their draw weight. But the intern has really been a problem for Reed Carruthers.
Little hawk, little hawk.
Stay with me.
Broom down if you
Little hawk.
can.
Weight's good.
14-7 should be perfect.
Weight's good. Weight's
He
good.
needs a bit of the
Weight's
forefoot.
good. Weight's good.
Like just an inch behind the line.
Thanks.
Shot round.
There you go.
Great draw,
What,
good draw.
60 what?
Nice shot.
Who cares? I just made the one that I really need. Draw against 2. Carruthers has the lead. Four, 3. Reed Carruthers from Morris, Manitoba leads Brad Gushue. The Remax Center, the St. John's Curling Club. We welcome you back to Fredericton on this Saturday afternoon. PointsBet Invitational. And it is Gushue that does have last drop. He has the hammer playing the Redstone.
Whoa. You got as much line as the last. No, never, never, never. Never. Line's not good. We're high side on this guy. Bounce it. Yep, yep, yep. Bounce it. Make it even. Bounce it even. Bounce it even. Go, 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 go.
Okay, Jeff.
Just freeze tap.
Okay.
Lock it in there, yeah.
Oh, I don't like hitting that. I don't like hitting this.
Just lock him in there.
Don't we freeze?
I like normal.
Okay.
Millimeter high.
Okay.
Double standard.
Normal.
It's a fraction high side hang around here.
Whoa, whoa. Curl.
Semigalski.
Curl.
Come on, you get your
Curl.
You're close, Jay.
Curl.
Gunlickson on the brush. And he'll get them both. And will he hang it on the edge? No.
It's a mistake. Big mistake.
Okay.
Let's get you caught
Hey,
up
we got
here.
us.
Dunstone Botcher down by 2, and he has last rock.
Good thing he's facing 5. On his first one, he tried to duck behind a corner guard. He was shot stone and probably a third open, but Matt Dunstone came down with quiet weight, tapped it just out of the house. Needs 8 foot, almost a bite of the 4.
Yeah, full 8.
Line's good.
You see Ben Hebert on the left, Breck Lant on the right,
14-5.
Mark Kennedy calling line.
Help me.
Good shot, Botch.
There you
Nice
go.
weight. Good sweep, guys.
Game saver.
Job, Brendan.
Yeah, good judge.
Okay, got
Line's
back
good.
Whoa, that looks heavy.
Heavy. Weight's close.
Mine's real good.
Back four.
line good.
Yeah, you can wait. It's real hot.
All the weight.
Not horrible. Back button.
Okay, let it curl.
The force is what's on the menu here now. The double peel was a chance there for Team Gushue. Didn't quite make it. So.
Try to bury it.
Curl. Curl. Gotta bury
Keep
it.
going, keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Full lead on this line. Go,
That's
go,
good.
go, go.
Good sweep. Good shot.
All about the blank now for Gushue, do you think?
Yeah, that's why he tried the double peel last time. Didn't make it.
We have lots of time.
I know, I just want to call. We're going to waste a minute here. Timeout.
Timeout.
So first timeout taken by Gushue. 2
I think
available.
he'd be more than content.
Timeout.
That?
Still.
I
Timeout.
called it, yeah, like 10 seconds ago. I think he's going to be more than content giving us 2.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
So do we really try here for a blank? Like, we're going to need a mistake. We peel this guard. He's just going to lob it up there continuously.
Yeah.
If we hit the back one, I think he's going to draw around the guard. And then we'll have a shot for 2, probably a challenging shot.
Yeah.
Hit the back,
Or
hack
either
weight,
that,
roll rock.
or either that, what's that?
You're just thinking hack weight,
Well,
roll
or
rock.
that, we just try
freeze
and
it.
go for a 3 here, get some rocks in, but I'm also not unhappy getting 2.
What if we just rip the guard?
Well, that's
he just puts it
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
You
know,
know,
but he's got to put it in a decent spot, not to give us.
Oh yeah, we'll eventually be able to
Like
play
maybe
at it, but
run at it.
but I think he'll do what we did last night, and he'll just on his last one, if the guard's still there, he'll draw around.
Yeah.
And give us a tough shot for 2. Hopefully we miss it, and if we make it, big deal, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll go for it in 10. But as long as you guys are content with that, which right now that's probably our best option.
Yeah.
To go for 2?
No, I think we peel this and eventually get a half a shot on the guard, and then we chase.
Right. Or it overcurls a lot,
I'd
so
love
you
to
have
get
to run at it. Right?
I'd love to get a chance at a blank.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, I wonder too, Kathy, this is the situation where you think possibly about the extra.
Yes.
Because if you go for his deuce now, then you get Carruthers with a single to tie. He would have, Gushue would have control in that extra. How important is that?
Well, there is no extra. And
No,
so,
all I'm saying is, but you have control of the
yes.
turn, right?
Well, but I don't think either one of these teams want to leave the chance of $50,000 on a draw to the button.
Okay.
So Brad's trying to think about how am I best placed to score 2 or 3, because he doesn't really want 2. 2 puts you in a vulnerable situation. He wants 3 or ideally a blank.
Like
Yeah, 1 up without. Ask Kevin Cooey about it. It's an
So
awkward
tough.
situation. Yeah.
So when does the decision come as we're playing the first of the third stones? When does that decision come for Gushue?
Pretty soon, actually.
Easy early.
Mark Nichols likes the blank idea, so I think there's going to be some more discussions.
Derek a bit. Line's not too bad.
Halfway.
High side curl.
Okay.
We're still halfway.
Curl.
A little tighter.
Curl.
We're getting tight.
Just straight curl
We're getting
1.
tight.
Straight curl 1.
We're tight.
Clean.
And then you get into that situation, Russ, where if it's completely buried, do you consider giving your opponent 1 and saying, okay, but I'm going to have the hammer, but now I have to score 2, but I could go really hard for 3?
Yeah, I think you're right. Because of the no extra end, 2 down with hammers, pretty good, as opposed to tied without. So that's pretty bad.
Stealing the extra. No, you're not. You just take 2 and then you're throwing the draw.
Yep.
I'm giving you just a smidge.
Okay. Dice is good.
Little less.
Line's good.
Little less.
That's good. Line's real good. Clean.
Curling. Curling.
1 clean.
Same weight.
Line's real good.
Same weight.
Okay, wait. Derek's rock. Whoa. This is going to have to curl.
Go, bud.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Keep going.
Really
Keep
gotta go,
going.
Derek.
Keep going. Keep
Go,
going.
Derek.
Good.
Pretty good.
That's perfect. We can put a good one in there.
Brad's going to make his move now.
Shot.
Exactly. Yep. Should get some curl here.
Yep.
Yeah, I still think the best plan's the blank for Gushue. I think what they're going to do now, they can see a piece of this on the intern side, which has a little bit more curl. Like you can hit and stay here.
Good
Exchange
way.
rocks, get the blank.
Yep. Just hack. Yep.
It's 1 point.
Hard. Gotta go.
You're down by 1.
Really gotta
Yes.
go.
That would seem to be the
Hard.
most logical choice, right? Then you go for your deuce from the wind. Oh dear, this won't help you. That's not going to help you.
Had to get off that sooner. They could have saved the red.
Okay, Mark.
No, that's not going to help.
Hey, Mark.
Probably there, right?
Yeah, I think it's a shot.
4-ish. Okay.
Play the intern.
Yeah. The worst case in the world is probably better.
Tight?
Looks soft. Looks soft.
It's soft, yeah.
Ideally, you want this 4-foot depth.
Like 3-4 inches of the 4-foot.
Okay.
It's real good.
Bites a 4 for depth.
Okay, hold on. There's a bunch of hairs here, carpet fibers. See them?
Yeah. Toss your bro.
Top 4, Con.
Just bury an inch. You don't have to be perfect here.
14.75 to the tee.
I'm seeing even like 14.9-ish. Just a hair
light. Yeah.
Got a bit
line's
of room
good.
at the moment.
Weight's close.
Line's good.
Half
Line's
eight.
okay.
Half 8 foot.
Room.
Weight's close now.
Curl sweeper, please.
Gotta go for weight.
Curl
ahead.
sweeper. Curl.
Weight's good.
Curl and go.
Curl then.
You got to bury. Curl and go.
Curl, go.
15
curl, go.
seconds.
All the way,
Come on,
Con.
boys. We got a good one. Go. Go.
You got a good one.
Go, 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 go,
Different
go, go.
spot, Con.
Go,
Different
go,
spot.
go,
Little
go,
more.
go. Good
Little more.
stuff. Good
Okay,
stuff.
shot round.
Good speed.
That would be where they tapped the ice, wasn't it, Vic?
Kill it early.
Very, very nice.
If I get on that early, it's absolute disaster.
Curl and go.
Curl, go, curl, go.
That's
All the way.
still
Come on, boys, we got
beautiful
a good one.
speed,
Go,
Kathy. I
go,
got 15-2 in that.
Yeah, it looks like it's sliding really nice in that path.
Good
Okay,
stuff.
shot round.
Good speed.
When you cross the center, you seem to be able to get it to carry when you're still curling into the center as it comes over the
It's
hog
the
line.
tough
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. This will be slower than
Actually, you
we're
don't need to be too. We can
Reed
leave it
just
6
threw.
inches short. Still the same. It's like 15 feet. Don't have to be locked on here, but I think we need to be like 6-8 inches.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd rather be, yeah, and I don't want to bump it because then he could bump it and lie too.
Right.
So we need to be frozen 6 inches short. Okay.
Okay.
A little less, Mark.
Want to be a smidge high, ideally.
Yeah. Smidge high, yeah.
You think that Gushue will be going to school here on this in mind
Still the same speed.
that he'll have to throw it again just to get to his single point here?
Yeah, you're
You're
Sure.
always learning, right?
Yeah,
But I'm
right.
just thinking that
Yeah.
he may have to throw this again. If he goes where he's suggesting, isn't Carruthers going to come right down on top of him?
Yes, but he's got to make it real good.
It looks pretty good.
Because if Brad's frozen and Reed gets an angle, Brad can hammer it out of there.
Gotta go. Go ahead. Line's good. Line's good.
Top button.
Yep.
Hard
Gotta
then.
go then. Hard,
Easy
boys.
back 4, guys. Hard.
Stay down.
Walker,
Hard.
Harnden,
Stay down.
staying down, sure are staying down. And to the back of the button to the delight of those here at Willio Place.
4, guys. Hard.
Stay down, Jeff. Hard. Stay down. Hard. Stay down.
Hard.
Came down pretty good.
Yeah, it's a little slower spot than where Reed was. You can really get fooled.
Can you pick this out now?
Yes, you can. Now, mind you, if you pick it out and get your back one,
Yeah.
Brad might be able to see enough of that top one of Reed's to make the blank.
And
So
get out of it.
you want to hit half a rock or less here.
Smooth.
Great attempt by Gushue. He just ran out of steam. If had another 1.5 feet, it would have finished. Big shot here, boy.
Yep.
Big Carruthers last. Oh boy, he's got him early, trying to hold it up. Samagalski trying to hold it up for him. Got it. Sure does. Oh dear. He's going to lose that back one now.
Yes, he is. Remember I said on Reed's first one, he doesn't have to bury it. Now he wishes he did on his first one, because if he had it buried, Brad can't try this shot. It's a little tight out of the hand.
That was a big one there. Yeah, there's not enough. Like, we can never stick if we throw normal.
Yep.
So there's not much showing, is there? He can't see a lot of this.
No.
It's like a lot of ice. There you go. I like that. That's good.
Look at that. You talk about hitting what you can see. To get the blank. To take the hammer to 10. Down by 1. Gushue.
Make that, Jeff.
Walker trying to hold it up now. Now Harnden. He'll try to get it over. Hit what you can see. Get it by. Sure enough. get it, and away it goes, and Gushue is going to get the blank.
See that?
Sorry about my hat later.
Sorry about my down.
How did he get out of that? We were asking that during the break. Brad Gushue got his blank. And so now down by 1, he'll have the hammer. He has the last rock playing the Redstones coming home in this. Winner moves on, loser goes home. And the winner will have a chance to play for $50,000.
14-7-5.
16 men, 16 women's teams started play back last Wednesday. All the teams getting $5,000 to help cover their expenses traveling here to Fredericton and their hotel costs and the like.
Keep going. Keep going, boys. Line's good. Okay. Eyes up. There.
Walk it on.
Okay, keep going. Curl go.
You got a chance.
Derek Sonogalski, you got a chance. Can you get it to the corner? And not quite. And then when we started, of course, with that sweep 16, we started playing for $3,000. 6 more if you won in the Elite 8. 12,000 will go to the winner of this one. And then ultimately, total of $50,000 to the winner of this first PointsBet Invitational on both sides, men and women.
Whoa, extra line here. Whoa. Top 12. Top 12. Okay, go then. Hard. Top 12. Hard. Weight's good. Oh, gotta go. Hard. Rock short. Curl. Hard, Mark. Go.
Great shot.
Good. Great shot.
That is perfect. So good.
I see that, yeah.
And one of these two teams will also get a chance to play for that $50,000 update. Dunstone's final coming up.
Well, Brendan Botcher made a really nice shot on his first, which forced Matt to make a very delicate angle to remove that Botcher stone. He did. And facing 3, Brendan made the double, but he did leave a single stone lying in the forefoot. That's the shot stone that you see. This is a draw for 2.
And half a stone in the 4 will give him the deuce. 99%. Almost the perfect game so far for Matt Dunstone and the team from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg.
And many of those shots, Victor, have been a high degree of difficulty.
Good boy, Matty. Good boy.
To take the lead.
We gotta be quick. Yeah. We still got a timeout.
E.J. Harden.
Let me be quick. You guys take your time with the throws.
And the discussion is because Matt Dunstone has 1:45 left on the clock.
Try that. Yeah.
Switch. Go ahead. Needs a curl. Top 4. We don't want to bounce on this one. We're not. Jeff. Right beside it. Hard, get past it. Hard. Okay.
He thought it was that foot deeper, and I think they can see enough to make the double here.
Whatever speed you're seeing.
7 looks good.
Okay.
Probably leaving it right.
Where do you want to see?
Just touching the rock.
Whoa. He's got to back this up a bit to make it.
To Kathy's point about Dunstone being very tight, he's used also one of his timeouts.
Stay with it, Derek.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Gunlickson. Oh, goodness, how you feathered that guard. And that stone center line just outside the rings.
It's that weapon we talked about in the opening for Reed Carruthers. Nice to have that in the golf bag.
One there. And now breathe in. And you get them both.
Made it pretty easy. I like what Reed did there, Kathy. You know, what weight do you feel comfortable with, and where do you want the broom?
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes just letting the person throw, especially with a guy like Gunner, who's going to throw a lot of weight. What would you like to make this shot?
Wait only. Whoa. Wait only. Whoa.
Curl. Top button. Top button.
Can't.
And just slipping. Just past the pinhole.
Sorry.
That slid a long way.
Slid a lot better than yours.
Okay, so it's good speed here. So I'm just trying to throw an 80 then?
Speed isn't slowed down in this particular spot at all.
Curl.
Top button. Top button.
Can't.
Okay.
Huge shot here for Jason Gunlickson. You know, that bounce off here, they probably lose. Short's not too bad. If you could ever lock it in there.
And now having to dial it back from that
I got light.
up weight dart.
Gotta go. Don't kill it.
Line's good.
Gotta go, guys.
Line.
Sonogolski
Puppy, maybe.
left. Negative and right.
Come on, Derek. You gotta bounce this off.
Oh, it's starting to go.
Come on, Derek.
And you got to save it now. One more time. Can you save this? They got it by. They're going to leave it short.
They had to let that tick, Vic, and then they could run it in.
Oh boy.
Sorry, buddy.
Disaster.
Sometimes you think too much, you know, that with a smart player, they're going to go, well, I'm better to be light there, and that's what you end up doing sometimes.
Nothing good for him.
Okay.
You get it in here, we're in really good shape.
Okay. Same weight.
So that's a perfect angle for your point. If that stone, which is now half covered, just thrown, is out, he may not be playing this shot.
Yeah, and they kept brushing and brushing and brushing for, it turns out, no reason. You know, might have been able to carve it, tick. Then that's hard for Mark to get around this because it would be wider, and then it would be raisable for Reed Carruthers.
Yep.
It's easy up here.
Mark Nichols.
That's aggressive.
Should be okay.
Back tee.
Line only. Line's good. Close.
Back tee.
Yep.
Top four.
Yeah, line. Line only. Hard for line.
Tee line.
Hard for Back line. Foot. We're on the front now. We're Okay, on the front.
T-line weight.
Whoa,
So.
whoa. Whoa.
Spin.
Okay.
Okay. Not the worst. Okay, Mark.
Timeout.
Yeah. Real close.
Carruthers.
Really close.
Does it ever go?
Time out.
As thin as I can?
Yeah, like I think that's probably the call. I don't think you're throwing a rocket at it. Like I see it with like, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I think
what's
you
the other
just
call?
make it. Well, it's either this or...
Yeah, I think the inside one's way better. You can go off any of these.
Yeah.
You can go off any of
I'm
them.
just trying to go thin, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere thin, I'm
Yeah.
probably good.
Yeah.
Directly on, it's fine too.
Sure.
Like tick
Yeah, you
bang.
can't really miss it thin, I don't think.
Yeah,
I think you don't want to throw like an absolute rocket, but you want to throw, I think
I can
7.
throw 7.
Yeah, 7.
What they're hoping to do here is when this comes down and hits it here, it's gonna, if they get that one really thin, it'll direct this way. If they get this one thin, I think it works. And it's possible
If we play the slash and
to come across it and even hit that third one right about there and get it to go like that.
Yeah, I think we want to hit a quarter.
My concern, Vic, is there, and it gets too much of it, and it actually goes this way. But it's interesting. It off the red, ticking any one of those three, there's a better chance it's going to make contact on that red Gushue rock.
Toss your butt.
We want to welcome those of you who have been watching the Labour Cup on TSN3. Welcome to Fredericton and the Final Four, the men's side of things. Oh, they got it as Reed Carruthers gets the shot stone. We're playing in the 10th here. Winner to move on to play for $50,000. Reed Carruthers and his team from Morris, Manitoba, leading 4-3 as we play in 10, throwing the yellow stones. Red rocks belonging to Brad Gushue, the reigning Canadian champion out of St. John's. And it is Gushue that does have the last rock, down by 1.
Speed's same as what it's been.
Yeah.
The other game on the ice features Matt Dunstone from Winnipeg against Brendan Botcher and his newly formed team out of Calgary.
Brad will be very close here. It's its favorite intern. They know this side.
That's pretty good.
Doesn't seem to slow down at all here.
A lot of room. Clean. Line only right now. EJ's. Line EJ's. Line only. Go ahead, get it going.
Really got to curl.
Top button still.
Got to go. Got to curl, EJ. It's really got to walk.
Needs a curl. Splitting team. Needs a curl, EJ. Splitting team. Curl.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And they'll wrap it around. Carry maybe half a stone. Second time out being called by Team Carruthers.
Had to do that though, I think. Yeah.
Carruthers opened with last rock. They steal of 2 in 4 on a pick on Gushue's stone. Gave them the early lead. And they've been playing it really coyly back and forth. Good 9th for Gushue to get the blank to have that last rock coming home. In really a well-executed game. Wonderful shot making early. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Okay, I think I'm looking 15-2.
Okay.
Boy, did EJ ever make that thing curve? I was positive it was going to be 3/4 open minimum.
Toss you around.
So quick there too. He had more time to carve it. Freeze here though, there's no chance to outdraw it on the outturn side, so a little slightly high side freeze, it would be a very, very difficult too.
Hey, you like that? 15-2?
For those of you joining us maybe for the first time in this event, there will be no extra end, full extra end. The extra end will be a draw to the button for the win and the chance to advance.
Back line early. Easy if you can.
Wait's close. Wait's close. Wait's close.
Wait, really curl.
Big room.
Wait's good.
Lay on it. Connor's rock. Only ever Connor.
Whoa.
Connor, you're going to have to go for curl.
Wait's
You need
good.
curl.
We're there.
Curl.
You need
Carruthers,
curl.
final stone.
Hard.
Can he hold him now? Oh dear. Oh, I don't know. Is there room to get in and push it back?
Might be.
Or do you want to take the draw the button?
Timeout.
Timeout.
We can try it, Mark.
Gushue, number 2.
With like here. There, it's just risky.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I mean, if
And that's what can easily happen here. You want
I
to,
think we give it a
obviously,
try
you
with
have to
just
get to the
enough weight.
inside. I don't think he can get in this way. The risk here is you have to miss narrow. He has to hit this rock here as opposed to obviously doing something like that. I think it's there. That just didn't finish like Brad's.
Back 8.
Wasn't any heavier.
Back 8, back 12.
Yeah.
Back 8, I think.
Great throw by Reed. It's maybe the brushing it early with the inside brusher kept it out there. I'm not sure.
Or the EJ effect.
Ah, very good point. That's exactly, yeah. Yeah, he made that thing walk. It looked wider than Reed's at the hog line.
We've said it's been like a little bit of a home game for Brad Gushue. He's had a lot of support through the first 4 days.
Back forward.
Final stone. Can he get across the nose enough to push this back?
Whoa, EJ.
Right now he has the point to force an extra. Walker trying to hold this up now. He's got to get past that stone top edge of the 12, and he will not. And so they'll get the 1.
Back 4 in the end. Yeah. You're right. What a light.
And we will go to the extra. A draw to the button. and it will be Carruthers that does have control. He'll decide the turn for that extra. Yeah, 4-4 tie. Okay, over to Botcher against Dunstone. Dunstone leading by 3, Kathy.
Well, it was a situation that for a moment it was 3 for Botcher, which is all he needs to tie, but a really good run back by BJ spun 2 stones in the house, and so currently it is 2 that are counting, belonging to Dunstone's team.
Boy, looked like he was going to score 3 there for a second.
And he still may. He's got the thin rub and roll in front.
Clean! Clean! Clean!
Ebert.
Yep,
Come over and sit in front. Just maybe rolled a little too far.
Boy, there's a nice shot making going out here this afternoon.
Well, I was hoping to lure Matt into hitting that shot stone, setting up a double for the 3. But with 3 seconds left on his clock, Matt's taken his final timeout.
The only difference is we cooked that side out.
Good shot.
19 minutes to play the first half, 19 minutes to play the second half, plus your 2 timeouts. Using every second is Matt Dunstone.
Well,
Sliver double?
yeah, it's either a sliver double or a high side double.
If he rolls far enough.
If he rolls a rock, we play it the other way.
Can you make him
Clean.
2 go away here?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Dunstone in his last.
Clean.
Just a nose hits.
Yep.
Good enough, I think, Vic.
Yes. Yeah. Hard, right up.
What's he left to, though?
Oh, yeah. You have to get rid of both yellow and hang around.
Hang around.
And stick the shot.
All right, let's go over here now. Back to the draw to the button. And forcing him is chosen. Carruthers has chosen to play the in turn down the other side. So that forces Gushue to go to the out turn.
Keep them down a little. Weight's pretty good. Needs a curl. Heavy.
It'll die here, though.
That's the hammer, gives you that choice.
Don't need it.
Oh, it's not coming back for him. And will it sit for him? Oh, and finally, when it settles, it's back 8.
Brad did the right thing. He took up 3 or 4 more inches ice than he needed.
I hit what you wanted.
But because of that, I think he just didn't give it to the brushers and it stayed out there.
Here we go.
Sorry, Mark. Through what we wanted.
And the one thing Reed Carruthers said to us is in this draw to the button, if he had to be on the opposite side of field of play that Brad Gushue just threw on, he would throw it up about a second, and that's exactly what Brad Gushue did. It just slid.
Yeah, didn't make the curl.
Get around. If you don't mind, just let us know if you're in the same track.
80.6 centimeters is the measurement on Gushue.
You got it, bro. Yeah, same weight, boys?
Same
Yeah.
weight.
Line is so important here. I'm pretty sure Reed will be close, but the speed. But if it ever curls early, real fast spot here.
Now, this is what he said, didn't he, Kathy? He would know the ice.
Yes.
After having Coach Kerry Anderson this morning, he would know the ice.
Weight looks good.
To go to the final to play for $50,000. Reed Carruthers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Atta boy. Shot Ram.
Come on, Ram.
Atta boy.
Boy, indeed. There he is. Reed Carruthers will play for the $50,000. Make the final. Reed Carruthers wins it 5-4 and takes out the #1 seed. And now Kathy One last chance for Brendan Botcher.
Well, and he has to make the very thin sliver double because he needs to keep his shooter to get the 3 points he needs to tie.
It's the Al Hackner shot here.
Van Hebert. Here we go, come across, and it won't go. And so now the number 2 seed is eliminated. As Dunstone out of Winnipeg will pick up the win. 9-5 is your final score. And Gushue is out. Carruthers and Dunstone are in, and they will play on for the big money, leaving Gushue still shaking his head. And so it will be number 3 Dunstone against number 5 Carruthers. It's an all Manitoba final for the big money here in Fredericton. Matt Dunstone, after 4 Briers representing Saskatchewan, comes home to Winnipeg and will play for $50,000.
The 2022 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by PointsBet, proud partner of Curling Canada, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Still have that responsibility. Sign autographs. You've just lost and missed the opportunity to possibly play for the $50,000 that goes to the winner here in Fredericton. Brad Gushue and the team from St. John's. And women's teams, the finalists, getting ready to hit the ice for some practice. Jennifer Jones against Team Scheidegger with Christy Moore picking up the skipping duties for the team from Lethbridge. Make a note of the time. We are a half hour, 30 minutes earlier, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 10:30 here in Atlantic Canada. The men's game, the men's final will come your way also half hour earlier, 2:30 Eastern, 3:30 Atlantic Time. Matt Dunstone against Reed Carruthers. Interesting to note, in both women's and men's sides, the 1-2 seeds have been eliminated. So it all comes down now to just one game and one team that will leave Fredericton with $50,000 in this first ever PointsBet Invitational. From Fredericton, and all of it here tomorrow, Sunday, on Canada's sports leader, TSN.